it is. So, but again, it is a contrasting in positions, you know. Can he manage that Sharks pack around the park for 80 minutes? Again, like I say, I only think you will know the answers.
I'm sorry. First of all, the scrummy is the most vocal, the noisiest and the bossiest player on the team. So correct. I think he'll step in. I think he'll be all right. What do we make of the Sharks this year? Starting, obviously, without their Springboks, 6 debutants, I think, in that side. Yeah. Can they do something this year? And I ask with the frustration of a Sharks fan. I'm not a Sharks fan. I love you guys, but they have not delivered in 3 seasons.
No, they haven't. I mean, and it's weird because they do have the most Springboks. I mean, they have the most, like, senior Springboks in their team. But it's just every time they need to show up for a match, they just don't. But I think they've been working on something. They've been seeing the frustration, and hopefully this season they've sort of been looking back at all the mistakes they've been making and saying, look, this can actually be our year. Because it can be. I mean, a fully fit Sharks team walks over any
Maybe
team.
it can't. Therein lies the secret. It can't be built around the Springboks, who are on a schedule unlike any other at the moment, especially building to a World Cup. Yeah.
Well, I think that's exactly it, and I think that's and I hate to say it, you know, we both know I'm a Stormer, you know, but the Stormers, their pivotal positions go to the Springboks.
Yeah.
So how do you build a team around the SASSAs of this world? I know we're talking Sharks, but you know, so from a Sharks point of view, building around the Jadens, the Jordans, who are not full-blown Springboks just yet, is probably the right answer.
Yeah, create that layer, that foundation. Is that layer present at the Stormers, who have the small matter of Leinster to open their accounts?
Jeepers, I tell you what, tonight at the Cape Town Stadium, not an easy start for the Stormers.
Have you got your jersey ready? Are you going to take it in your bag?
Well, my jersey's ready, and I'm going to decide what I'm going to wear it after the game. You know what I mean? It's one of those situations, because Leinster, so good, always so good. I mean, you know, they've shown that they're defending champions. They travel really well. That's such a well-oiled, well-drilled machine. Half of the Irish team play in that Leinster side. Yeah. You know, what team will rock up? Heaven alone knows. It's not easy to come to Cape Town because the bright lights of Cape Town can sometimes get the better of you. But I think they're more professional than that.
That sounds like wishful thinking. They're going to show up. We know it. Johan Ackerman, incredible position in incredible space. The fortress. It's been rumbling. I think the Bulls have something magical happening in that system at the moment. Yeah. What sort of opening account are you expecting from them?
Look, I'm hoping for a strong start from the Bulls. I think obviously last season they did really well. Obviously they were very unlucky to not get further than they did. But I'm thinking, you know, there's always this like shift whenever someone new steps into management. There's like a big wake up that happens within the team. And I think given what happened last season and what's happening in this new season, hopefully all the boys are sort of looking to respond.
There's fire,
especially because there's a lot of people missing because of the Springboks.
Yes, that's right.
There's all these people who have been sort of on the fringes. They're like, come on, they're putting their hands up saying, I want to be in the starting 15. They're going to try and prove it, you know.
And you know, we forget the fact that the reason the changes actually took place at the Bulls was because the players were unhappy with what was there before.
Yeah.
And so happy players at the Bulls means
it's you know, a scary prospect.
Correct, it's a really scary prospect.
If they were performing while being unhappy last season, imagine how they can do this season.
Exactly.
No, it's devastating. I think they've got. I like the fact that we can look at them as the DNA of South African rugby in a slightly different way these days. And there's a lot of freedom of expression in the Bulls. Yeah. The Lions must be crying in their pillows at night now. Yeah. They seem so close to being ready to own their place on the top tier. Is this the season that they're going to do it, dude?
Well, you know, I really, really hope so. And I felt to me like something was brewing. And I'm massively against this, you know, what happened in the Currie Cup where they just put the URC team to play in the sort of semi-final and the final.
Yeah.
Crick came out, showed them what
Currie Cup is all about.
And I think that might have just been the early wake-up call that they need. And a lot of teams, other teams don't get that. You know, a lot of other teams
they are battle-hardened.
Exactly.
The British and Irish Lions showed us what just a few matches under the belt can do to battle-harden. Who's going to take the URC, AIDS?
Ooh! Oh, wow. Come on, you know what, hey? I'm going to put my neck out there and say I'm actually very confident in the Stormers.
Oh, wow.
I'm very confident in what the Stormers are building, especially if they have a fully fit team. I'm looking at our starting 15 for this match. We have obviously a lot of players missing. I still think we're putting up a lot of good players.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the chat after the match.
I hope you're not going to ask me the answer. I don't know where I'm going with
You
this.
only are allowed one answer, buddy. Luckily, we don't have to be completely objective because we're in South Africa right now talking about rugby. Let us know how you're feeling about the URC. Let us know how you're feeling about the Springboks. That's a whole other can of worms. We'll continue the rugby conversation online.
Oh, what a great conversation, Mzansi. And I need you to listen up really closely right now because you've got a Panda Push-Up Play Powerball for a massive 90 million Rand guaranteed jackpot. It happens this Friday, and I'm telling you right now that you could win big, just like the Powerball Plus jackpot winner who won over 69 million Rand on Tuesday, the 23rd of September, 2025. Now, that winning ticket was purchased in Mpangeni, KwaZulu-Natal. We won't give you the exact location, but I'm just saying there could be something brewing in the water out in KZN. But you need to buy your tickets now in store on the website nationallottery.co.za. There's the mobile app, there's cell phone banking, or simply just dial *120 *7529# for USSD to unlock all of those rewards. Now, we have posted all the details on our Expresso social media pages. Go and check them out. Just put some love out there for the booker as well, and then Panda Push-Up Play Powerball for that guaranteed 90 million Rand in jackpots today. And I'm just saying that you could be the next multi-millionaire, but you have to do your part and, of course, play right now. Or at least when the stores open, unless you access it on your cell phone. And while you're there, make sure that you stay right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show because we've got an incredible lineup of entertainment just for you. It is the end of Heritage Month and we are celebrating along with Mthuthu, and I can't wait to get to know the guy and the music that's going to bring you that Friday entertainment today. And speaking about entertainment, I mean, Chef Clem Pedro is still in the building for our Friday Foodie Takeover. We're going to eat. Good for the soul, good for the body. It comes your way straight after this.
It's my feel good breakfast show.
Happy Friday. It is indeed your Feel Good Breakfast show. And right now we are going to get into some entertainment. I promised it and I have to deliver on that. Mthuthu is a proudly Zululand-born musician whose latest album called Indumiso Yabanguni is a rich tapestry of traditional rhythms and spiritual depth and, of course, modern African sound, all coming together beautifully with Heritage Day just behind us. There is no better time to reflect on the power of music in preserving and, of course, celebrating South African culture. So before we get to the man behind the music, let's have a look at this. Come on now, let's give him a feel-good welcome. It's Mthuthu. Welcome and thanks for being here. You hear the whole crowd went crazy for you, of course.
Thank you so much, I appreciate it.
That's what he expects. Look at him, what a cool guy. Okay, Mthuthu, we got to get into this because you know that we have just celebrated a beautiful month that is Heritage Month, and it only makes sense that we have you on our couch at the conclusion of September. So tell me a bit more about your album and how it really honors and reflects the history of South Africa.
The name of the album is Indumiso Yabanguni. The title in its own, it really speaks about the significance of our heritage as African people. So in the creation of the album, it was to give people a reminder of what we have, our heritage, our culture, our tradition, and so forth. Hence the album it embodies all those aspects of life.
And when it comes to Nguni traditions in particular, does it specifically focus on that, or is it kind of general?
Some of the songs in the album, they do focus on the Nguni people, but it also broadens up into giving the space and a platform for everyone to be able to relate.
Nice, I love that. Well, we can't wait to sink our teeth into the goodness of it. But you've also collaborated with iconic artists like you are yourself. So how do these musical collaborations really also celebrate and preserve the culture? Who exactly do you collaborate with and how did that come together as well?
I collaborated with the legendary I would say, Obama Dalagunene, the likes of Pops Mohammed. I call them custodians of African music.
That's beautiful.
You know, having to work with them, if you're working with them, they have the capacity to explain and detail, you know, the significance of the instrument that they're playing and how it relates into the Nguni people or African people. Yeah. So it became a whole lecture and me having to... and them having to relay their knowledge into what I have in the modern days and having to sing that, it came out very beautiful. But also we have other people that are involved in the album, the likes of Zimbini. It came out beautifully with the Xhosa
lyrics
and singing. The likes of Emso and Andilembili, who is a gospel singer, of which you would never think that a gospel singer would be part of something like Indumiso Yabanguni.
Oh my goodness, I'm excited. Also, I feel like you were a student, like you sat down there with your pen and paper and just took on all the knowledge that they gave you. Do you have a favorite instrument, traditional instrument as well?
I love percussions because they're a definition of our communication as Nguni people. When we are happy, we play drums. When we are sad, we play percussions in a different tempo, of course. So I resonate a lot with percussions.
Now, you mentioned that gospel was surprising to come on the album, but I mean, a lot of the album is about spirituality, which I think is incredible, definitely rooted in a lot of ancestral memory, which is something that you have to carry. It's almost your responsibility. Might be a little bit heavy, but it's on you right now. How important is spirituality in understanding and expressing our heritage? Does it play its part?
It does a lot. My concept is everything that exists, there is a form of spirituality in it. There is an influence of spirituality. If you talk about music, people would say it's a spiritual thing, of which I do 100%. Agree. And one needs to be elevated into a certain degree in order to be able to pass the message through music for people to be able to relate. So it's very important for you to also connect with your inner self and realize yourself. So any other person coming after will be able to relate on what you are presenting to them.
Oh, well, that is a beautiful answer. And you know what? I'll leave it right there for now, because we're still going to get to know Mthuthu in terms of the music that they'll bring today. And I can't wait for you to get into our Friday entertainment. For now, though, we've kind of fed the soul in a big way. And I think it's time to also feed the body. And you know, on a Friday, Clem Pedro has our Friday Foodie takeover. I had to sit down with him earlier and I said, what are we eating? He promised me some delicious poppers, a delicious pull-apart bread, and so much more when it comes to Braai Day and, of course, Heritage Month. So Clem and Graham, take it away.
We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. We have a winner on our Friday for the Foodies. It's that time of the weekend. Friday Foodie Takeover, in fact, where we focus on the coolest, awesome little hacks we have found online, and we are making some delicious jalapeno popper kebabs. And here to show us how is Chef Clem. This is awesome, dude. And I reckon we can do this in under 5 minutes, eh?
Got you.
Actually, in a hurry, let's rock and roll.
The reason we can do it is under 5 minutes because they said you guys only have 5 minutes to actually do it.
Under 5 minutes,
all right.
So we can, man.
So this is an amazing recipe, but it's a hack for me. The biggest thing is when I have a braai, when I'm so busy doing the last little final touches in the kitchen, everybody swarms around me because I am just that guy.
And then
okay?
that one kebab then disappears, and then the other kebab disappears, and then by the time you serve, you've got like
nothing.
5 dry sticks.
There we go.
And everyone's chewing on chicken, yeah?
There we go. So this actually, the idea for this recipe is to set up a kebab station, jalapeno popper kebab station. So instead of all your guests coming into the kitchen and like to chat to you and to like take up space, you send them to go and build their own little popper kebabs, and then
a little bit of food theatre.
Exactly. So it's kind of a DIY vibe. They feel like the braai's like got a lot more to it than just the braai. So come and help me, guests.
And they learn along the way how to create something beautiful.
They do.
Let's talk about what's going on here. We've got beautiful bacon fats.
That's right.
We've got our beautiful jalapeno, which is like lower on the chili scale, but it's still got some nice spice.
Yeah, I like that you say that. So let's talk about this for a second. So what's happened is we've split the pepper, taken out some of the ribs and seeds. But I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think this is a jalapeno. And I think this is packing some serious heat because I'm holding it like this and I can feel.
There is a kind of Asian chili that is big and green that might be playing around in the space. Okay, so I've been a bit.
So what you do is, right, you get your first one.
Mine, but so
and it can be rustic. I think that's the whole part of the whole vibe. So get your cream cheese in there, get your bacon, wrap it all up. And the idea, I think 3 per portion is a good idea.
Wow.
You can tell me if I'm wrong. And then here's another thing. Okay, so maybe let's do 1 per portion for now.
Okay.
Okay. If your fire is not ready, like ours is not ready, ours is like screaming hot.
Okay.
Right? That's when, like, Carissa and I, earlier this week, we made these little cute little camembert s'mores.
Yeah.
And we stood over the fire melting our cheese, the cheese on every stick. That's what you do. You get your guests to stand there, and then they can like just do their own little...
safe distance way. I got an extender fork.
You do?
For my son to use to braai marshmallows. He can stand about 3 feet away from the grill now, which I like.
That's what you're going to use. Then what happens is, once you get that beautiful color, and only once you've got that beautiful color on the bacon, and you can see that your pepper's charred a little bit, that's when you go in with your barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce, a lot of sugar.
The sugar's going to burn before you actually cook your popper. So, like I say, 3 per portion kind of works out really well for me. Doesn't actually take that long on the braai. It takes about like 10 minutes on the braai. That's all you're looking for.
Put your gloves on and get your hands involved with stuffing these
things,
by the way. I'm just saying, because it's challenging with the teaspoon. You actually want to get some inside.
But you want your guests to slow down. You don't want them to get it done in like a minute.
And they're going to be invested in the meal.
That's true.
They might even leave a finger in the meal. Okay, it is a skinny chili. I feel like we're filling normal chilies here.
I think we're filling normal chilies.
We're just going to blow someone's mind in just a moment.
Because of that, we're gonna finish cooking these, have a pre-taster, and then taste live on camera in a little bit.
Carissa is tasting one of these live.
Carissa's laughing
right
because, guys, I'm not joking. These things smell potent. They smell like little mini grenades. Okay, so... How are you doing there? You good?
They look so pretty as well. I think this is a beautiful addition to the weekend braai, especially for a game day where you need kind of people busy in between games.
Yes,
and, you know,
a little bit of the green. When the bacon's cooked, it's a bit of the gold. There we go,
100%.
there we go. Hey,
The Springbok poppers, we shall call these from now
Springbok
on.
poppers.
Absolutely
There we
beautiful. So we played around. We obviously used a gorgeous cream cheese, and you can get some amazing cream cheeses for your filling. You know what you like. But it's this combo, the caramelized bacon on the outside, crisping up all those beautiful fats, tempered by whatever chili we have got here. QR code is on your screen if you want to braai along, and I hope you are braaiing right now. Please scan the code, and you'll get the ingredients sent to you, and you can create like us.
under 5 minutes? I don't know. I think so.
And you can tell us what chilies these are if you've recognized them.
We'll tell you.
Right, let's get you done.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. The Friday energy is all the way up, let me tell you that much. And we want you to right now get ready to shrink down and join in on the fun because Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie, is sprinkling its magic onto the big screen from today. And it's every bit the perfect family outing. Oh my goodness, and look at this. Gabby has joined us in studio. I wasn't ready, Gabby. We love you, Gabby. Oh my goodness. Gabby and Grandma Gigi hit the open road for a crafting getaway, but the trip takes an unexpected twist when Gabby's favorite dollhouse rolls away and ends up with a cat-loving collector named Vera. So let's see and have a look at this adventure.
We're taking a trip to spend the week with my grandma.
Buckle up, Gabby Cats. It's time to go.
Here we go! Do you want to come to Cat Francisco with us? Let's do it.
Sugar for me.
We're here.
The dollhouse. Not over dramatic.
I think we're moving.
Everyone, clean left! The other left, baby box.
I'm learning so much today.
Marlena, Mummy will be right back.
Who is that?
What do we have here? Vera wondered aloud as a man in the street yelled at her.
Seriously, lady, what is wrong with you?
This dollhouse will complete my cat collection. Add to cart.
No!
Girl, bye!
It's time to get tiny. Let's get the dollhouse back.
We're leaving the planet.
Oh, this is awesome!
You can come.
My hair. My tushy. My fashion.
Oh, wait. Kitty, scratch that. I look fabulous.
I have a feeling we're going to need backup.
What's wrong?
This is a dollhouse problem. Cakey! Oops, looks like Cakey got fakey. Here we go.
Marlena, bring me my yoga mat. Oh, pulling out the wishbone. You are really trying to destroy the universe right now, aren't you?
Oh my goodness, it's Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie.
You did a great job.
Well done, Gabby. We love you in person. We love you on our screens everywhere. I've got to ask you, Gabby, is this for our Expresso viewers? It is. Wow, we've got a beautiful, oh, these are my favorite. Look at the beautiful cat ears, a t-shirt, all of the merch, all waiting for you to be grabbed in your hand. But of course, we also have another gorgina person here, Zoe Human, our entertainment reporter. Zoe, we both love Gabby. We're big fans.
Big fans.
I gotta ask you though, besides Gabby, which Gabby cat is your favorite?
Ooh, I love Pandy Paw, but also the kitty box, what's her name? Box cat.
Box cat.
Listen, there's so many cats in this movie, you're gonna lose count. But I was there with like my 7-year-old bestie, and she was loving it and giving me all the education on Gabby's Dollhouse.
I love it. I know that Graham's kid, everybody is so excited right now, and I'm sure if you're at home right now, I mean, Gabby's here. We did the absolute most to make sure that everybody's smiling. But the show is already a global hit. It is released the 26th of September, which is today, if I'm not mistaken. So what stood out to you about the film, and also what feels bigger or maybe even different from the series?
So obviously this is based on a kiddie show that all your children, most of your children should know who's Gabby and whose dollhouse this is. So this is a bit of a story about her now growing up. She's 17, the actress, and it's her journey of, okay, I'm getting older. How do I keep the magic of play and the magic of my childhood still alive? And it's so special because it is so interactive. And if you have children and you want to really keep them entertained and enthused in a movie, this is one to go and do it with.
Ooh, okay. Well, I definitely saw so many actors that I loved. It's from SNL in particular. I saw there was Kristen Wiig, there was Gloria Estefan, and that makes me excited because the comedy clearly is there already, right?
Oh, it is an amazing cast. Kristen Wiig, the first few minutes she was on screen, I was like, this looks familiar. Who is this? She looks so good in this movie. This has been one of my favorite characters that she's played in a while. And Gloria, yes, 8-time Grammy winning singer, and she's got a specific comedic style that she brings to this that's very special. She has that granny aura that's just screams, I feel home.
Okay, I love that you said that you do feel home, because after seeing it, what do you think families will definitely talk about on the drive home after watching Gabby's Dollhouse?
The kids are going to talk about something completely different. I think they're going to love the balance between the real world and the animation. I think adults are going to take a lot more from Vera, aka Kristen Wiig's character, and her journey of when did I stop playing? You know, when did I stop having fun? And maybe it's time to get invested in having fun, and maybe you want to enter this competition and play with our Lego Gabby's Dollhouse.
I would definitely agree. I don't know about you, but I wanted a dollhouse growing up. I think I had the little one. You know that one where you open, you put water on the inside? That was like the closest that I got to it. And this is definitely like a childhood dream coming to life. You even have the little characters to go inside.
Yes, Keki's
You've got, Keki's in there.
Paw.
Handy Paw is here. You're in for such a fantastic time. And DreamWorks called their first interactive cinema experience for little ones, right? How did the filmmakers really encourage kids to do things like clap and sing and interact with the movie?
They'll go to camera and they'll say, all right, everybody, let's get the magic going. A pinch on the left, pinch, pinch on the right. Grab Pandy's hand and hold on tight.
Oh my goodness.
No, so it's really cute. And there was a moment where they asked the audience, they said, if you want to create the magic, grab the person you love most, the person right next to you. And when my 7-year-old bestie grabbed my hand, I was emotional, guys. It's such a beautiful moment. And
Okay,
it's such a good
Gabby, I'm
movie.
going to grab your hand because, yes, this is what we're doing. We're here for the magic and here for the goodness. Matthew Madison, one of my favorite cooks and chefs, is even in here. Gabby, apparently you've got a surprise for us. Oh, my goodness, what could it be? I hope it's something that we can put into our bellies and put into our tummies, because I was promised so many treats coming in, and we're hoping that the treats will continue. Not just for you, Expresso fam, but also for us here in studio.
Yes.
Gabby, thank you so much. Look at her.
Donuts.
It's pink donuts that we get to enjoy. So delicious. So we're going to eat, I think this is Zoe's part and my part, right?
Yeah, there's
Your
no one else
half
in
and
studio.
my half.
It's just the two of us today.
Delicious. Well, there you have it, from glittering music numbers to just heartwarming laughs. Gabby's Dollhouse, the movie, is the perfect family outing. And listen, it hits cinemas nationwide today, Friday the 26th of September. So please grab all of your little besties and make your way through. And if you would like to win yourself a Gabby's Dollhouse hamper, I mean, we've got it on display right here. Head over to our socials and answer this one question. What was your favorite toy or dollhouse when you were a kid? I'm pretty sure you can throw your mind back, or maybe it's a fresh memory. Just don't forget to use the hashtag GabbyAdventuresSA, and that competition does close on the 3rd of October. T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com. Gabby, you're a superstar, you're a legend. Zoe, I feel the exact same way about you, which is why I'll reward you with some donuts.
Oh, donut lie.
Okay, how do we get in here? Let me open it up. Wow. I needed a halo, like, coming out of it. One for you.
Ching ching.
One for Gabby. That's for you. And one for me. Cheers, everybody.
Ching.
All right, Gray, I'll keep one for you, too.
That is officially a sprinkle party over there, okay? And I wasn't invited. I'm sorry if KitKat is not your favorite. Are you even a fan? Okay, I'm just going to put it out there. So yes, that was, as I was explaining to the cast, a bit of a tough act to follow, but I think we've got it in the bag. We are starting our Friday with a bang because the film everyone is talking about, the vibrant, let's call it fearless, new dramedy, if you will, Loved Out, is hitting cinemas nationwide today, the big screen. To talk all about it, I would imagine some very excited stars of the show, some of the actors who have brought this to life, the incredible Bahumi Mhlongo, who plays the lead, Ruva, alongside the man who plays her on-screen nemesis, Jefferson Lan, Jefferson Lan, and Tulani Nzonzo, the poor guy caught in the middle, the on-screen husband. And you're giving those vibes, guys. Congratulations. Can we get a round of applause?
Thank you.
Because we almost have a studio audience today. I love it on full days, because then I feel like I've got a full audience of people watching and applauding, because you need applause. It's a film, guys.
It is.
It's a film on the big screen.
I know.
Releasing
Mama made it.
Look at us.
Hi, Mom.
Try
Hi, Dad.
help us wrap our heads around that. As an actor who has worked unbelievably hard to get to this point, when you get to take a step back and look back over this journey, how does it feel on game day?
Oh my goodness, it feels surreal. We had, so I think we're on our 3rd premiere now at this point. And so the 3rd one, which is the one that was in Cape Town, was the first time where I personally got to watch it and like relax.
Just have that
and
moment.
and just have that moment. And I was like, oh my goodness, like, hi inner child Bahumi. Like, you know, it feels really, really awesome. And I mean, you know, because cinema is a medium that, like, I think people should still, you know, prioritize and go watch. Like,
it's an anchor.
It's so
I
amazing
feel
to
you.
finally, like, even though, you know, you've done the TV shows and you've been on, like, you know, the big, I guess, movie streaming platforms, like, to know that you have a movie that's coming out in cinemas and, like, you get to...
Well, there's a rung above. And you found that rung. Congratulations,
thank
guys.
you. Thank you so
As an
much.
actor who's been in like the four worst films in history, that still feels like an achievement to me. You don't understand
done.
because you know what it's
Well
like.
done.
So, okay, as the real star of the show, okay, the bad guy in the story. Talk us through this plot here. Why should we love the anti-hero in this one? Talk us through the storyline.
Doesn't anyone love to see a hero fall and a villain rise?
Yes, please.
Oh, I mean, you know, Lyndon is like completely opposite to me. And what are you guys
the
laughing
fact that you
about?
had to prefix the conversation with that.
Sure.
I mean, there's a little bit of Lyndon in there, but I managed to bring him completely to the forefront. I got to show the guns that I've been working so hard for, and you know, just show that a villain can be a likable person.
And a lot of fun to play.
And a lot of fun.
I think we get to flex our human muscles when we play a villain. Let him go, man. Let him go.
Okay.
All right. No, hold on to a little piece of that. I think we all need a little bit of fire. You are the mediator, I would imagine, or the soft landing some of the times.
Yes, they're too soft if you...
You see, this is how it starts. Eh? But you got to go there. You got to go there with some, it sounds like some pretty hardcore stuff, social media elements that I think are blowing up at the moment, and a lot of us, certainly as parents, are thinking a lot about it. But it's affecting real people every day. Did you struggle to come back from that place? How did you get yourself into the dynamic here?
It was a lot of just collaboration with the cast, with the crew. It was a lot of play and discovery. And honestly, there's bits and pieces of David that are never going to leave. There are bits and pieces of that character that I think were born and bred in me. And finding Tulani wasn't difficult after the fact.
Yeah, he sounds actually pretty similar to Lani and David. Like, he's such a softie. He really is. Like, he cares so much.
I'm sorry, the earring might have given it away, lad. The earring might have given it away. It's too beautiful.
It was really lovely working with him. He's pretty similar to his character. He brought me chocolates on set as well. I was just like, oh my gosh.
And I hope you ripped him off about it. I think that's...
Come on.
There are so many questions that I'd love to ask you guys, but I'm going to ask you a silly question. Who is the most likely to trip over a cable at work?
Me?
Oh.
Really? Who is most likely to miss a line in the middle of the scene? I don't know why I'm looking at you, buddy.
Why are you looking at me? Do I look like the type of person?
We've got the T-shirts. I
Actually,
we were all
on like, we're actually
don't know. No, you've bonded too much now. You're not going to tell me. I can see. Who is most likely to have a secret snack on set?
Oh, yeah, I'm not even
Really?
concerned.
Definitely him.
No, I'm not
You
even
just
pretend.
hanging from his ear right
I'm just got a lollipop.
I love that. Who was the, and I'm sure there were lots of giggles.
Yes.
Who can't control themselves? Who got the giggles the most?
Bahumi.
100% got them now.
Yeah.
There we go.
I work with someone who doesn't laugh, she cries. So you must know, if Carissa is in tears, something funny is happening.
It's hard to stay in the zone. Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm so proud of you guys for being who you are in this moment.
Thank you.
Because as much as I love the fact that South African actors are winning in the streaming space right now, we've become an algorithm. There is still something about being on the big screen. Are we loved out? Never. Never. We might be. We might be. You'll have to go and watch the film and find out. Loved Out is hitting cinemas, the big screen, nationwide today. That's Friday, the 26th of September this year. And it, well, judging by the leads, promises to be unforgettable. Go and please post pictures of yourself looking this amazing when you go to watch it as well. Even better than their picture. Look at that. You guys are amazing. Honestly, take a moment to soak it all up. This is big. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Well done. And you know this.
We see the person behind the banking profile. We see your story. Expresso was proudly brought to you by ABSA. Your story matters.
Welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast show with just an hour wrapped up. Listen, we still have 2 more to go, and it's going to be a Friday indeed. For 7 o'clock, let's get into your national news headlines. Now, we get started here with the South African Social Security Agency, who has announced a 10 Rand increase in social grants effective from the October payment cycle. Now, this marks the second rise this financial year, following April's adjustments announced during the national budget. Now, SASSA says all beneficiaries will receive payments without interruption. The old age grant will increase to 2,320 Rand, while those over 75 will receive 20 Rand more. Now, disability, war veterans, and care dependency grants will also rise to between 2,320 and 2,340 Rand, benefiting millions nationwide. In other national news, testifying before the Madlanga Commission, SAP's Major General Petronella van Rooyen said Police Minister Senzo Mthuthu had no authority to disband the KwaZulu-Natal Political Killings Task Team. Now, van Rooyen, head of governance, legislation and policy at SAPS, explained that the minister's constitutional powers relate to setting national policing policy, not operational decisions. Now, the task team's disbandment has been central to the inquiry into corruption and interference in the justice system. The commission is chaired by retired Justice Mbuyiseli Madlanga in Pretoria. Now, internationally speaking, U.S. President Donald Trump has urged Turkey to stop buying oil from Russia, calling it the best way for Ankara to pressure Moscow as the war in Ukraine continues. Now, speaking alongside President Recep Tayyip Erdogan at the White House, Trump said the Turkish leader could play a key role given his ties with both Kiev and Moscow. The meeting ended without commitments on lifting U.S. sanctions or resuming F-35 fighter jet sales, which Turkey was barred from in 2019 after acquiring Russian air defenses. Meanwhile, the French Navy has intercepted nearly 10 tons of cocaine worth more than $600 million from an unflagged fishing vessel off the coast of West Africa. Now, acting on intelligence with the support from the British National Crime Agency, 2 naval ships carried out the seizure under Operation Corembe, France's long-running mission in the Gulf of Guinea. Now, the area has seen multiple drug busts in recent months and, once notorious for piracy, has become a key cocaine transit point from South America to Europe. Now, let's close up with this story with international pop icon Harry Styles, who quietly entered the 2025 Berlin Marathon under the pseudonym Sted Sarandos and stunned fans by completing the 42.2 kilometers in 2 hours, 59 minutes and 13 seconds, breaking the coveted 3-hour barrier. Now, wearing a headband and sunglasses, he crossed the finish line beaming with joy and posed for a celebratory photo with Paralympic gold medalist Richard Whitehead. Now, the Berlin course, known for fast times, saw Styles trim about 25 minutes off his earlier Tokyo marathon time of 3 hours, 24 minutes and 7 seconds. Now, fans on social media erupted with praise, celebrating this rare, uplifting athletic feat from the ever-charming global pop icon. He's definitely a jack of all trades, and congratulations to him for beating that record. It's now time for your sports. Speaking about all things to do with running, let's see what's happening in rugby.
I think most of us are still doing the maths. That's pretty fast for 42 Ks. No snide comment. Thank you very much. Let's get into that rugby. And, of course, a lot on offer. We've got the Springboks up against Argentina tomorrow and the United Rugby Championship opening up. We've got the Sharks. Now, turning to Jaden Hendricks, shifting from 9 to 10 at that fly-half berth up against Glasgow, while 5 new signings debut with the Boks missing. Then the Storm is captained by Rihanna, hosting defending champions Leinster in Cape Town. I think the marquee game for the weekend. Then at the Fortress at Loftus, Johan Ackerman takes charge of his first Bulls game. And that at Springbok prop Gerard Steenekamp makes his long-awaited return. I think expect fireworks there. And then, speaking of fire, the Emirates Lions, they round up the weekend with a trip to Cardiff on Saturday night. I'm sure, still burning after their loss in the Currie Cup and battle hard. And so watch that space as well. Now we turn to cricket, and sadly, a non-event. South Africa's T20 International was abandoned after rain halted play with the visitors, albeit struggling at 45 45 for 3. Marufa Akhtar, the destroyer in chief. He struck early, bowling skipper Laura Wolfhard first ball and then removing Annelie Dirksen soon after that before Marizan Cup also fell. The Proteas will now face Pakistan on Sunday. That's the 28th of September, hopefully turning that form around. Well, in a very rich vein of form at the moment, the Spa Baby Proteas have done it. They made history by reaching their first ever Netball World Cup Youth semi-final with a commanding 79-45 win over the Cook Islands in Gibraltar. Head coach Precious Mthembu hailed the team's belief in themselves. You can see it in the way they play and their hard work. South Africa, now they've got the mountain to climb. They face four-time champions Australia, and that's in the semi-final showdown later today. Good luck, ladies. Now, still a bit of a tale to be told in tennis before we round off the year. And world number 1, Carlos Alcaraz, he shook off an ankle scare to beat Sebastian Baez 6-4, 6-2 on his Japan Open debut. US Open champion returning strongly after a medical timeout, went on to seal victory in 90 minutes. Then in Beijing, world number 2, Jannik Sinner, well, no problems there. Powered past former US Open winner Marin Cilic 6-2, 6-2 to advance a lot more easily. And that's the tale of the tape. We'll touch on those headlines in a moment and talk Springboks. Russia's made some bold squad choices for the test up against Argentina tomorrow. We'll delve into that after we get into our weather and traffic.
Thank you so much, Gray. Let's see what's happening on your roads out in Cape Town. Well, an accident has occurred on the N2 outbound after Baden-Powell. Currently, the left lane is closed, resulting in significant delays. Now, motorists are urged to plan accordingly to accommodate the delays if you're headed out that way. But wherever you are on the roads this morning, please stay alert and stay alive. We'll see what's happening again at 8 o'clock. For now, let's get into your weather. On the environmental news this morning, South Africans are reaping the benefits of the just energy transition, which has attracted over 350 billion rand in private renewable energy investment since 2023, supported by major international commitments as well to make that possible. Forestry, Fisheries and Environment Minister Dr. Deon George says the focus is on both quality and lasting job opportunities, providing accredited training in renewable energy, waste management and biodiversity conservation. Meanwhile, the South African Weather Service has warned of extremely high fire danger over the Matsikama, Cedarburg and Berg River municipalities in the Western Cape. And let's see what our family is doing out in from Azalea out in Pearly Beach. Thank you so much, Azalea, for getting in touch with your sunrise morning view. And you know, every time Azalea comes through with an image, it definitely is going to be on Picasso level. Look at that. 10 out of 10, Azalea de Vries. Thank you so much for capturing the morning so incredibly beautifully out in Pearly Beach. You can expect a 21-degree high today. And we hope that your day is as beautiful as this image that you've taken. And also a reminder to you on 063-0369649. I'm not making demands, but I am making a request to say that you should share your morning view with us on this Friday so we can also see what it's looking like on your parts. Speaking about your part of town, let's check out your temperatures as well so you can prep for this Friday.
why I'm so nervous saying this after looking at your beautiful sunrise views. Hopefully that's inspired all of us. Most importantly, the Springboks. They are bracing for a massive rugby championship showdown at Kings Park in Durban. Rassie Erasmus has kept changes to a minimum, with Siya Kolisi leading the team into his 97th test. I can remember his first. How old am I? But the Boks now face an Argentinian side that has some attacking firepower and physicality. They are a very dangerous prospect, maybe one of the most in this championship. And joining us to break it all down, former professional rugby player, TV and radio personality, Morgan Newman. And Adrian.
Adrian,
I love you, man. I love you. No, we fit into the same lane, and I love you for that. But everyone's talking about the bold changes and choices that Rassie has made. It kind of feels like a normal Springbok team, like a couple of interesting picks here and there. But what jumps off the page for you?
Well, I'm just happy that he's sort of stuck with the team that won in Wellington. I was really hoping that he wouldn't go for this. I mean, we've been talking about this forever. Like, he's obviously testing the waters and sort of wanting to find out what his best 15 is. And I was like, look, carry on with the momentum. You've had a really good team now that played in Wellington.
The players have earned that. Yeah.
Exactly. Obviously, there's just a few changes that had to be made because of injuries. But I think looking at this 15, I'm really happy with it. This is a really strong, powerful team.
Is this a bonus point 15, or is this we're going to keep our temperament and kind of just focus on the job at hand? How do you feel about, is it a danger to go after bonus points at this point in the championship?
I think definitely because of how tight things are. Obviously, they're thinking about getting that bonus point at all times. I don't think it's a risk. I'll be very honest. I think if we carry on, if we do what we did last time, obviously our attack is looking really good with these youngsters, you know, in our backs. I don't think it's too much of a problem if we're trying to go for that. But obviously we need to focus on our defense as well, because Argentina will punish us if we don't.
Ooh, and they can. They've changed their model from being this front-up physical side, very much a la South Africa DNA. Yeah. They can express themselves. How do we set up for this Argentinian side?
Well, you know, this is the first time that we're playing against an Argentinian side with so much unknowns, almost to a certain degree. They're shown against the All Blacks what they can do, and we know, yes, I mean the All Blacks are going through a bit of a topsy-turvy kind of environment, but this Argentinian side is really well-oiled. They're well coached, and I think we're in for a big surprise. I mean, you talk about bonus points. I think we should talk. Let's get the victory first.
100%.
And foremost, you know, I think it's no longer the days of the old Argentinians where you could chop and change teams and so forth.
Am I underselling Argentina by saying they've always had the benefit of zero pressure and they focus on one thing? They just disrupt. They slow our ball down. They've always had the advantage of chasing the pack. Is that shifting now? Do you see this Argentinian side now staking claim to being one of the top teams in the world? Because they should. They play that kind of rugby now.
100%. I mean, if you look at the championship, it always felt like, okay, cool, we're playing Argentina now. This is a time when we can either play some youngsters or
we'll always
take
rotate,
it easy. No, that's not the case at all this time. I mean, every single team in the rugby championship this season, 2 losses, 2 wins. It just shows how competitive this team can be. So I'm nervous. I'm not at all like, oh yes, this will be a walk in the park.
No, I think this season has proven that to us. How important in these moments is having a Siya running on for his 97th cap? I mean, how old do you feel right now? If I'm feeling old, but having an Earburn in that space, burning after not being in the heroics of the last encounter, how much does that matter on a day like this?
Well, you know, I think obviously you look to your seniors, number one, you look to your experience across the squad, and for the first time, I think this year is probably the strongest Springbok squad we've put out this year.
There's 3 teams swimming in that squad at the moment, it feels like.
Correct, you know, and if you look at it now, I think we're at pretty much our, you know, Damien shifting into 12, I think makes a big difference there. You know, the experience of Damien with a youngster of Khaled outside, and the balance there just seems right. You know, Damien Willemse shifting to 15, I think that gives you the kind of the stability that you need from 15.
That's our backline in the World Cup. This poor man Damien is going to be super sub bar none, but I hope he gets that starting berth. Damien Deoyce back into that mix with him and Kanan. That's quite an exciting centre berth. From an attacking potential, what are you expecting from the Boks?
Well, like I said, I think given what I saw in Wellington, I'm really excited. I'm very excited.
There's no fear now.
Yeah, 100%. But again, it's just, I think we need to focus on balance. I think that's going to be the biggest thing here. If we're going to just focus on our attack, we're going to get punished. But I'm very excited. I'm excited to see our wingers, especially Hooker, Ethan Hooker again. I mean, he really impressed me in that Wellington match. And I'm really excited to see them cook up again today.
You know, I sat in a press conference once with Rassie, and he said, you know, it's great having SASSA at 10. But the reality is, you want the 70% of structure that SASSA can bring you if we can just coach him into the structure.
For sure.
And then you want the 30% of exuberance of youth.
Inside, outside the box.
Outside, the sort of the unknowns. And with him and Damian Willemse from a couple of weeks ago together at that 10-12, I think it was a little bit like risky almost.
A little bit too much out the box.
You know what I mean?
Sure. Okay,
now Damian Delende comes in and he brings you a lot more stability, a lot more experience. So the balance on the backline all of a sudden looks a lot better.
I'm thinking the leadership, I don't know why, I see Urban's face, and not smiling Urban.
Yeah.
I see the other Urban's face for this. I think he is going to be the game. I think there's so much pent-up energy in that player, but there is so much to play for. If you think about the balance that we've achieved in the build-up to a World Cup, for us to be sitting, testing these kind of dynamics in a squad is unreal. You can let us know how you're feeling about this particular Bok Friday, about rugby in general. We got the URC. Good luck to all the franchises. Some major tests, but I think for the Boks, this has been a coming-of-age season, and we are there for that. Good luck, Bokke. And if you're going to the game, good luck as well. It's going to be intense. We'll have a much more muted chat, I think, on Monday. Stacked, Jen, stacked.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
If you take a look outside, you will see spring is in full colour, and you can hear it everywhere as well, from cheerful laughter, which I love, especially kids laughing, chirping birds, to the crackle of the braai. Yeah, this season Game has been asking you a very important question. What's your ultimate sound of spring? And today is your very last chance to share it.
Okay, so here's where it gets exciting.
Okay.
Some of you will get a call live on this show on Expresso, and then you'll you'll recreate your chosen sound of spring. But listen, you have to pick one of us to guess what it is. And if we get it right, oh, the trust is so real. You score a 2,000 Rand game shopping voucher.
What if you get it wrong?
Then you, out of your pocket, need to
You've
also
got to anti-app. Oh, my word. This is going to go south.
Sound of spring, Graham.
Okay, but I've already established my sound of spring. The
You're gonna do it
reference,
again.
yeah, I'm struggling for the reference now, but I remember the sound.
Do it.
Because you've got to approach spring with kind of
With
aggression,
that,
with
I hear you.
animalistic power, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure.
It used to be more of a gentler wind, but over the last
This morning the
couple
wind
days-
was pretty hectic. I get you. You know, in the car when you're
The
driving at 45 degrees but still going straight. I get you. The wind was pretty hectic.
a little bit more grey. But it's beautiful because we need the breeze.
Those flowers are
getting
hitting you in the
warmer.
face with wind like that.
Stunning. I love to see
everywhere.
it.
I like that fresh energy again.
That's
Winds
it.
of change
Ah.
for spring. That's what the winds of change officially sound like.
You're picking up what I'm putting down.
How
I
many
like to see
do
it.
you do?
About 7.
About 7.
It's a lot.
It's a windy
Oh, wait,
day.
that's actually the sound of spring. That's a cuter. That's a better sound.
This is one of our cameramen. I swear one of our cameramen was
Rudy,
that guy
is
who
that
used
you?
to sit at the Rand show and make bird noises. Is there actually a bird inside our...
It might be
We have
one.
had a bird inside our studio before.
I think it had a family now.
Sing a Disney song, put your arms out, and let's see. Who goes. That was pretty good, actually.
From Shrek.
Well, now
I don't
you
know if
get
that
the
counts.
idea. Okay, you can enter yourself, raise the standard just a little bit on our social pages with that all-important qualifying hashtag #GotGame. And then, yes, you could be the lucky winner of a 2,000 Rand game voucher.
Sounds good to me, but listen, the competition closes tonight at midnight. T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com. Get to entering, and you can't use my sound, okay? It's already been taken.
Can they do it with 6?
Okay, you're allowed.
You can do it. While we talk about the winds of change, there is a very beautiful and fresh energy in our studio today. If the sound checks have taken our breath away, imagine what the performance about to head your way is going to do.
Incredible stuff. The sound of spring moves into the sound of Mthuthu on the stage right now to perform the first song that we get to experience today. And when I say experience, it definitely is a journey that we'll be taken on.
The name of the song is Vukani Benguni, produced by Pianola and Mthuthu.
Vukani sekusile, vuka Zulu sekusile, vukani sekusile, lalela mntwana, vuka Zulu sekusile, vukani sekusile.
deserve multiple rounds of applause for that. And that was just the introduction to Mthuthu, in case you've never experienced or met him before. What vocals are those? My goodness. And we're very excited to get into more performances as we step further into our Friday. And as we take a little bit of a step forward, we're also going to walk into Woolworths and check out their latest local beauty brands. Some of my favorites make an appearance. And I'm not just talking about Corey and Lerato. No, we're going to focus on beautiful local brands that will be coming up straight after this.
Adventure awaits, and Salini is ready to take you there. You stand the chance to win an incredible Salini Monte Carlo luggage set for you and your partner in the color of your choice, valued at 20,000 Rand. To enter, follow @Salini Luggage on Facebook and Instagram. Reply to the weekly competition post on Expresso socials and use the hashtag Salini Luggage. Travel safe, travel elegant, travel smart, travel Salini.
Two and three is me, and then... Okay, got you. Yeah? One second. What did you say? That's a perfume. So basically, they're probably going to talk about Skin Functional, Lilive, W Beauty, and Amanda Jane. Yeah. But I will try to... Yeah.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We have given you all the feel good this morning, and it doesn't stop there, because right now Woolworths Beauty has long been a trusted destination for quality products. We know it, we love them. But beyond offering international favorites, they have steadily been championing homegrown talent. We love to see it, bringing South African beauty brands to the forefront. So today we're joined by Woolworths Commercial Head for Branded Beauty, Lerato Kampi-Sissoka, as well as functional and technical trainer Corey Goldman, to celebrate the creativity, craftsmanship, and also unique perspectives our local beauty brands provide us with. So welcome, guys. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having us.
It's my favorite topic. Beauty, we could sit here and talk all day. But Corey, I will start with you.
Awesome.
Just to find out a little bit more, why is it so important for South Africans to consider homegrown, local over international brands, perhaps?
That is an amazing question. And choosing to buy local beauty brands is not just a trend right now, it is an investment in our country's future.
Sure.
So when you invest in South African-made products and support these local service providers, you are actually creating this business for beauty that's that we need right now. So in turn, it is boosting our local businesses. It's helping them grow, as well as creating much needed employment opportunities. That being said, also, a lot of these South African beauty brands are part of the clean beauty business, which is very important because it talks about the careful consideration of formulations, eco-friendly packaging designs, and sustainability as a whole. So you'll find that a lot of these brands that you see on your screen today, the formulations, we're trying to move away from sort of synthetic chemicals in the formulations and prioritizing natural and organic ingredients which we find in most of our South African biodiversities,
Beautiful.
which is most often, you know, perceived as healthier for our consumers.
Yeah.
And also, besides that, local is liquor.
That's
So
liquor.
come on, you know.
Should have led with that locals liquor, period, you know? And also great for our skin. I love that you've mentioned that
Definitely,
last
definitely.
too. Then so I wanted to come to you because Corey did touch on the sustainability aspects of things. Now, when it comes to Woolworths, why the local brand alignment and how does it impact sustainability?
Great question. I think Woolworths has always been known as the sustainable brand and the most responsible brand. And like Corey said, you know, local brands mean local jobs. So by simply buying into local, you yourself can strengthen our economies and strengthen our communities. So for Woolworths, it's really not just about choosing local for great brands, which they are, but it's also about how do you reduce the impact on the planet through local procurement, local supply chain, local production, which all really adds up in the journey of sustainability.
Yeah.
So we also know that our customers are obviously at the heart of everything that we do. And who better than local brands to service them brands that are authentic, that are relevant, and really celebrate South Africans' identity.
I love that you've said that because often when we see products on the shelf, that's all we see, that's all we take into consideration of. But there's a whole process leading up to this point, and that's also included in the sustainable practice.
Absolutely.
We are here for it. Shout out to Woolies, our faves. Let's talk a little bit about the exciting products because that's what I'm here for. Some of our local faves, what can the customers look forward to?
Well, we have an array of products to choose from that are local in Woolies Beauty, but of course we are the proudest of our very own W Beauty brand.
Of course.
W Beauty really offers trend and innovation, but of course making sure that the price point is accessible for the girlies. A brand like...
Boys.
Yes.
And
the
of course, the boys. Lelive, which I'm sure you know, is founded by... Exactly. And that is a brand that really celebrates African botanics as well as innovation, also really accessible price point.
And aesthetic. I mean, right
And
there in the
aesthetic.
front, the minis are so cute.
The minis,
as
that
well.
entire kit is literally your entire skincare routine already done and prepped, ready, waiting for you. We also have brands like Skin Functional that has quickly become like the authority in skin confidence.
That's right.
It's all about, you know, those clinically approved ingredients. So they've done all the hard work for you in terms of skin ingredients.
Yeah.
A brand like Amanda Jane, for example, did you know that every single Amanda Jane product is handcrafted to give you luxury in not only home products, but in body products?
Can I get that in my bathroom? That looks good.
Exactly. And you know that you're giving back to the local economy while doing it. Charlotte Reese is made right here in Cape Town by two friends who had a vision about sustainable practices while also giving, you know, hospitality grade products to our customers as well.
Just a fun fact, if you come to my home, everything is Charlotte.
Oh, I know.
Everything.
Is that an invitation?
That's an invitation right
I
there.
think that was absolutely an invitation. And look, there's amazing products out there. Motherkind, for example, is a collagen product, and they really believe about being kind to your body from within. And, you know, a cute little brand, Skin Creamery.
Look at the packaging.
Is really about simplicity. Simple ingredients and really celebrating your skin.
I'm here for it. Again, Woolies is here for the girlies.
Always.
And therefore we are in full support. And the boys. Corey's got to remind us, the girlies and the boys.
All about inclusivity.
Yes, this is what we're here. Sustainability, inclusivity. Having said all of that, Corey, what's your go-to product? Is it a brand or is it a product?
To be quite honest, I am a loyal fan of W Beauty. I know that it is endorsed by Beauty Without Cruelty. It is 100% vegan, and it's approved by a toxicologist and dermatologist. So what more do you need, you know? And besides it being cost effective, one brand that I do want to talk about, which I'm very excited about, that's going to be on everybody's lips. Mark my words, Cameron. It's our new W Beauty Bakuchial skincare range.
Okay.
And I think that it is going to be phenomenal. It's for all skin types, including sensitive skin.
Wow.
And Bakuchial is actually known as the alternative or the natural alternative to retinol. So there's a lot of benefits with this new range, with retinol-like benefits, without the irritation that retinol can
could
cause.
cause.
You know? Yes, yes.
I
yes.
love that. Well, if that previous viral toner is anything to go by,
Oh.
then I know for sure we're adding to carts on that
You
one.
have to try this new range. It's
Speaking
amazing.
about retinol, I started my retinol journey with Skin Functional. So I'm absolutely obsessed with their products. I'm
Okay.
so here for everything that they've got to offer. So I'm a big fan of local too. We know it's lekker. Guys, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for
Don't be
having
strangers,
us.
man. You must come back, not just in September, October, November, December.
We
It's like
love
the
being
girls
here. We
and the
love
guys.
being here. We love
Thank
being
you,
here.
Corey. Thank you,
Thanks,
Mthuthu.
man.
Appreciate
Thank
you
you.
guys. And we want you to celebrate Heritage Month with us by supporting local. You heard why it's good. So discover and shop your favorite local beauty brands right there at Woolworths, available in store, online, and on the app. Please add to cart right now, today. Do that.
Well, singers, we've been on a sensory journey. Let's continue in that track. And I'm going to ask you this question. What do you get when indulgence collides with imagination? That's when the magic happens. And KitKat, they tapped into that. They've reimagined the classic break with the debut of a brand new slab collection. And our very own Ayanda G. Tabete headed to ground floor for the venue for Nestlé's out-of-town lunch. This is the invite you wanted, where media insiders and creators were treated to a multi-sensory journey, unveiling not one, but 3 daring new flavors. Let's take a bite.
When indulgence meets innovation, amazing things truly happen. Bold flavors, bold creativity, and a bold new indulgent way to take a break. We are here with KitKat today as they launch their all-new slab range, finding a completely different way to redefine how you take a break. Kina, you look absolutely phenomenal. Follow the theme to the T. Please tell us, why are we at the ground venue and what are some of today's highlights?
Well, we are here to launch our awesome KitKat slabs. This is a whole new format for us. So we are launching the double chocolate. There is a salted caramel and then there's a hazelnut as well.
How do you feel that the introduction of this product caters for the way that consumers change, lifestyle-wise, taste-wise?
People want indulgence. People want not just a snack, they want to savor something. So that's essentially what we are giving them. We're giving them what they want.
How do you feel that the evolution of KitKat has benefited, but staying true to the ode of what KitKat is?
What they've decided to do is take what we love so much and just allow us to have more of it. So now we can just have more relaxation, more time to eat chocolate, and maybe more time in the gym. So I love the fact that they have given this to us so that we can also enjoy a whole new, experience of KitKat, but at the same time really just indulging and enjoying it.
The theme said red and you came in shades of red. How are you feeling today?
Feeling good. Spring is clearly springing. It's a beautiful venue. Shout out to KitKat for having us. Like, I've never felt more relaxed at an event. You know what I'm saying? The music is smooth. I mean, like, the scope was there, but it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's very relaxed. It feels like we're taking a break and not at an event where we're working. So yeah, I think they've addressed the whole take a break, take a KitKat thing perfect.
I have to agree with my brother. Yeah, it feels like we're on a little bit of a holiday right now. Yeah, I won't lie.
What has been your favorite part of today?
I would definitely say just coming out here, being in this warm environment, experiencing the new KitKat chocolates. KitKat, I feel like, is a very playful brand. There's a lot of really great activations here for us to touch, taste, feel, experience the new flavors. So I feel like it really encapsulates the whole KitKat vibe.
Okay, so I want you to, and can you smell the hazelnut in that? Yeah, so now close your eyes and have a whiff. So what we've done is done roasted coffee, because we've got roasted hazelnuts. The coffee and the hazelnuts were prevalent, and now it kind of subdues it a bit.
My first time trying the new KitKat slabs was extraordinary because I was with the chocolate sommelier that made me eat other things along with the chocolate to enhance the flavor. So I got to have some cranberry, some apricot, some sea salt, and I also smelled so many other different things, which made me rethink chocolates. It's nothing simple, it's something that can be beautifully elevated even if you are taking a break. What is your favorite flavor of the 3 that have been launched today?
It is definitely salted caramel because I'm a little bit salty and sweet. So I feel like that one just suits my personality the best and the taste just
Hazelnut for sure. Hazelnut is beautiful.
×2.
I do have a favorite. The salted caramel has got to be my favorite. It tastes so good, better than what I even expected.
Now, these chocolates have been so amazing. I've gotten to taste all 3 of them and I love them. Where can everybody else find these slabs in South Africa?
So you can find these slabs at all our leading retailers nationwide.
From salted caramel to hazelnuts and double chocolates, KitKat truly has reinvented the indulgence of taking a break. And if today is proof of anything, South Africa, it is that there's a new flavor for you to fall in love with while you break.
Discover the new delicious KitKat slabs, crispy KitKat wafers, irresistible fillings, covered in thick marble swirls. Have a break, have a KitKat.
We want to break free.
Oh, we want to break as much as we can, because now you can, and they are slabs, okay? Ooh, we are loving the direction they have gone, because how many times have you kind of had a KitKat, finished your 4th one, and you've been like, 4th finger, and you're like, or you make the mistake of giving one of the fingers away, and then you find the end that has the more chocolates, as you do, and I'm thinking it'll probably have a similar dynamic. Should we try?
I'm really curious to see how you eat a KitKat.
Well, I mean, a KitKat slab requires a whole new journey of discovery, which I like. I'm going to try and not rip everything apart too much. These look like the freshest, newest slabs ever. As well. And they've got that new slab smell. Okay, I'm going to offer you, my friend.
I'm going to offer you
the first
too.
slice. Why? Because you can't open the thing.
Ooh, wow, look at that.
Yeah, I'm going to try and maintain for our tea. Oh, no, that looks great. When they say double chocolate,
Oh,
they
it
mean
smells.
it.
Is that dark chocolate?
And they've still got the finger vibe. So even though it's a slab, you can still break it into your little fingers.
The part with the lots of chocolate. Oh.
I'm going to start with a double chocolate
Oh, my
as well.
gosh. What? Chocolate for breakfast? Every day.
Wow.
Every day. Wow, look at this one.
When they say double chocolate, you do get 2 chocolate sensations. They go, ooh, sneaky.
This one's good.
Leopard print. Absolutely beautiful. And it's not an overload. It's got that core kind of KitKat taste that I absolutely adore.
Oh, this is my one.
Is that your one?
Salted caramel.
I want a double park here. Let me try this.
Put it all in.
That's the chocolate. Come on, dude. Salted caramel.
I'm done.
Oh, I like that.
Clem, I'll save this one for you. Okay, you can have one of each. Only 1 finger each.
Oh, Sham,
That's all you get.
Have a whole slab if you want, man.
Can he though?
His brain, I think, will appreciate the flavors here.
This is good.
How's that caramel, dude?
Oh. I told you the caramel's the one.
Oh, and the salted caramel, you've got to have that. Just that little kind of undercurrent of salt, absolutely amazing. When taste literally becomes theatre, you know something extraordinary is happening.
Oh my gosh, KitKat proves that a break can be as adventurous and imaginative as its flavors. And after this launch, we'll never see a chocolate break the same way again.
This is the most my mouth has ever watered.
That is fantastic.
We'll see you after the break. Wait, after the break.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It's true, it is your feel-good breakfast show, and welcome back. Let's get into some cozy dinners and bustling family gatherings. That is where the dining room really shines. It's where memories actually come alive. Now, in this week's Plascon, Creating Amazing Spaces, we show how the perfect color palette can really transform your dining area into a setting that's both sophisticated and inviting. Panina, take it away.
There's something so special about a room in which we share company and food. And the dining room is about nourishing ourselves, both literally and metaphorically. So, first of all, I think a dining room space wants to have a kind of a plush, sensual quality, like the walls over here, which is a Plascon cashmere. I mean, who can resist a paint with a name like cashmere, which speaks of elegance and tactility and sensuality. And the colors here are completely splendid. This wonderful blue, a totally eclectic collection of plates on the wall, which of course is appropriate in the dining room. So we have everything from vintage and antique plates to creations by Mervyn Gerst, a very well-known South African ceramist. We have this crisp white floor, which echoes the marble effect of the tabletop. We have unexpected houndstooth covering on the chairs and a fantastic space for artworks like the ones over here. Let's gather, eat, bond, and laugh in the splendor of color.
In creating amazing spaces for your dining area, Plascon Cashmere offers a long-wearing, beautiful plush matte finish, making your dining room inviting and luxurious. Plascon Cashmere is a highly washable wall coating capable of hiding plaster imperfections, making it the perfect paint to beautify your dining room. Plascon Cashmere, making it easy to create amazing spaces.
Well, if you didn't win this time, please don't stress. Plascon is giving another lucky viewer the chance to walk away with 2,000 Rand in cash. So simply follow Plascon on any social media platform, then reply to the competition posts on Expresso's social pages and just tell us what your favorite Plascon product is. It's that simple. Now, don't forget to use the hashtag PlasconSA. And this week's competition does close at midday on Tuesday, the 30th of September. That's next Tuesday. T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com. Now, from, of course, the house to another room, let's get into the kitchen.
And we're cooking in the kitchen today because it's a foodie takeover, Friday foodie takeover we are here for because it brings us jalapeno poppers or whatever chilies those are, poppers.
The mystery chilies, we still don't know. Well, actually, we'll taste now, we'll let you know.
Yeah, Carissa's dying to get into that. And now we are going to break bread.
We're going to break bread, it's Friday.
It is. Oh, thank you for saying that, man. We can forget after these shortened weeks. And this is such a clever, creative way to add a little bit of zhuzh without really having to add zhuzh.
Really, it's all about the appearance of it and the fact that you know people are going to be like, what's that?
Food theatre.
There we go.
Again.
So what is it? It's a pull-apart hedgehog braai bread.
Hedgehog braai bread.
I think it's a hedgehog because you think it's got like these little individual.
And you could cut it both ways and create a bit of a grid.
Let me show you how we cut it. Okay, so what we've done already is we've done the regular slice, but we haven't cut all the way.
Is that like a normal ciabatta? What kind of bread?
It's a ciabatta. You could use any, so ciabatta works, any round sourdough would work really well with this.
Ciabatta's nice because it's got lots of little nooks and crannies for flavour and sauce.
You want the nooks and crannies. So we've done that slice. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn it the other way and we're going to go down again. So this is where a sharp knife really does help.
For sure.
Because you don't want to be hacking at the bread.
And be careful of a sharp bread knife. I've done more damage to myself with bread knives, funnily enough, than others because of the jagged edge, I think. Oh,
jagged edge, there we go. So now what you've got is you've got all these like little spaces for flavour and... Look at that, a flavour array. Let's do it. Okay,
so how did you make the choice of the combination of flavours? Because Acha don't play, yo.
Acha don't play. And it really was a case of, like, we were sitting around what we call the social media table, and we were talking about flavours. And we're talking about, inspired from last week's hotline with Grace Stevens, the garlic butter.
A win, yeah.
And we were like, what other flavour butters would really work? And the one that came out tops, mango, acha butter.
Sure.
And if you think about it, it makes sense. It's got the spices in there. the mango fruitiness in there.
It's got the zing.
The zing?
Completely, the funkiness that we require from a pickle. And it's a flavour that we know. You know,
We do
there's
know it,
something
yeah.
about a familiar flavour. It just lands. There's a reason why we put acha with a lot of
Put it
things.
on your skin.
Exactly.
Feel the
It's a
acha.
nice exfoliator.
Maybe don't. But
I'm
try.
just terrified of touching my skin at all after handling the chilies this morning.
We saw the mystery chili. Okay, so
that
in
guy.
here, garlic, parsley, the mango acha. We need some cheese. We can go some mozzarella. What you're looking for is like a nice stretchy cheese.
For sure.
But you know, the rule is you never tell people how many cheeses or how much cheese.
Okay.
So if you want to Hoya blue cheese and curry, best friends.
Ooh, a blue cheese and an acha would be just bedmates.
Exactly.
They'd be loving life.
So what you can do is play around with the cheeses. We've got a mozzarella in here for the stretchiness. Play around. Add a mature cheddar for some sharp twang.
Yeah.
Play around with it.
A bit of nuttiness. No, but I hadn't actually thought about mozzarella's functionality. Obviously, it's a nice flavour sounding board because it doesn't have a huge, big punch.
Right.
But it's the use of it. It actually works so well when creating, hence obviously the pizza connection. But this is very, very clever. I like the fact that you can kind of offer a restaurant quality spread just with 3 loaves.
That's
just
true.
by elevating your butter. What
There we go.
Grace kind of opened that door for us. I hope people are getting creative and, you know, a little bit of rock salt and some rosemary.
Absolutely.
Hey,
and I'm just thinking, I mean, if you really want to, if you can get a KitKat bread, which we know has got that beautiful, like, subtle sweet flavor, and you want to make a sweet version of the bread with, like, banana, Nutella, marshmallows, what am I doing? What am I doing?
A banoffee loaf.
A banoffee pull-apart bread.
Oh,
okay.
stop it.
Okay, summer's here. We need to start doing, like, the salad and water recipes coming next week. Okay.
Or
so,
just doing laps around the studio in between every
that
meal.
is so true. Okay, so the trick here is you have to use your hands. So you're going to kind of open it up, get some of that filling, squish it in, okay, get in all the cavities. Because what's going to happen is the butter's going to melt and just work its way through all the little nooks and crannies. Yes, it does mean you got to get a bit handsy with it, but that's how you really know you haven't missed any spots, because you don't want to get a dry piece of, like...
100%. No, we used up all of the innuendo jokes yesterday, but we've just had that ship has sailed.
I'll go check YouTube. I'll go check YouTube.
No, don't check YouTube. I had such an intelligent thought before my 6-year-old brain took over there. There is something magical about playing around with these kinds of flavors. Push the boat out. Have a little bit of fun and see what really works. You know, we talk about those entrees or the things that are going to people talking and get them out of your face, your braai circle, so that you can be productive. This is it. Absolutely beautiful.
Goes into the oven, not too long. What you can also do is put a little bit of foil, put hippopotamus on the braai. Keep on turning it over. But I like it in the oven so the cheese doesn't stick to anything. You know,
how do you eat a hippopotamus?
One bite at a time. There we go.
Let's go. Let's bring in one of my favorite human beings to have a little taste test right now. So I've remembered what I wanted to talk to you about. Butter.
Butter,
so
yes.
You're big on helping the rest of us mooks kind of elevate to restaurant quality. I think butter is like 60% of that. I used a little bit of butter in creating a gravy yesterday.
Perfect.
Luxurious.
Because it adds that little silkiness, that saltiness with the extra fat.
Difference between my toasted cheese and the best toasted cheese my son's ever tasted? A lot more butter on the outside, so it almost fries the bread on the outside. Butter, more better.
It's the trick to restaurant food. Is why restaurant food tastes better. It's all the butter. Now, do we have another?
Carissa, she's I know been doing some research on chilies. Okay, we're not entirely sure.
I can smell it from here.
That's what kind of gave the game away. So
Why
we
is it
first
so
of all got our beautiful mango acha bread.
Insane.
It just looks and smells amazing.
Wow.
And we got ourselves
a popper.
It identifies as a jalapeno.
Okay, but what is it truly?
We don't know yet.
Okay.
We'll find
But that's why, you know, we discover things together. I'm gonna slice
Oh,
it.
that looks spicy.
I've had 2 times noodles that felt like 8 times noodles on the show. I've had bird's eye chili.
Oh, it's at least got some cream
ready?
cheese.
There we go. So,
okay.
Cheers.
Ching, ching.
Mama, I love her.
Yeah, I love you all. Oh, I miss the sweetness.
I'm getting sweet.
I'm waiting for it to land. It's okay. Oh, here it comes.
Wait. Okay. It's building.
It's good, though.
It's got some heat, but it's building. Okay. So to help kind of tame that fire,
Can we temper it with some bread?
you're gonna get your hands in there.
Oh, it's a pool. Oh, we got a. Wow, the crunch.
Can we record that as the sound of spring and just have that? Wow, you see the crispiness of the batter? What that's done there? Eh?
I'm going to add my jalapeno on top.
Great. I mean, this is what happens before we've even bride.
I can taste the acha.
Which is winning.
I'm glad.
Your guests will not be hungry or be waiting for food if you got this spread for them. Remember, they've made their own poppers.
Fantastic.
They've made their own bread. Everybody's happy.
Well
No,
done,
I'm double
guys.
sweating. So I'm sweating over our, whatever those chilies are. Now, I think they are jalapenos, but very fresh. But I'm also sweating because the cash out game is happening after the break. Come on, guys. I want someone to get that 10,000 Rand today. Come on. While you're at it, you can scan your QR code, cook and sweat along with us this morning. More delicious delights on the way. And yes, someone is going to cash out in time after the break. Come on.
Spicy.
Yeah, nice little...
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Let's get into that final hour, kickstarting with your national news headlines. Now, the National Health Laboratory Service has restarted Antivenom production as its renovated facility through its South African vaccine procedure subsidiary. Now, that's following years of shortages affecting South Africa and beyond. The first batch of 536 polyvalent units was released 2 weeks ago, with new batches currently underway. Now, polyvalent, scorpion, spider, and worm-slung antivenom are expected by November. Officials say the complex, time-intensive process includes rigorous inspections to ensure quality and safety, restoring vital supplies for treating snake, spider, and scorpion venom. In other national news, the South African Social Security Agency has announced a 10 Rand increase in social grants effective from the October payment cycle. Now, this marks the second rise this financial year, following April's adjustment announced during the national budget. SASSA says all beneficiaries will receive payments without interruption. Now, the old age grant will increase to 2,320 Rand, while those over 75 will receive 20 Rand more. A disability, war veterans, and care dependency grants will also rise to between 2,320 and 2,340 Rand, benefiting millions nationwide. In your international news making headlines, voting is underway in the Seychelles, where President Wavel Ramakalawan and his Linnean Democratic Seselwa coalition seek to block a comeback by the United Seychelles Party that dominated politics for 4 decades. Now, the archipelago, Africa's wealthiest country per capita, has become a focus of foreign investment and security ties with China, Gulf nations, and India. Ramkalawan, a former Anglican priest, is campaigning on recovery and infrastructure, while rival Patrick Hermini points to rising living costs, graft, and social decline. Now, results are expected on Sunday. Meanwhile, U.S. President Donald Trump has urged Turkey to stop buying oil from Russia, calling it the best way for Ankara to pressure Moscow as the war in Ukraine continues. Speaking alongside President Recep Tayyip Erdogan at the White House, Trump said the Turkish leader could play a key role given his ties with both Kiev and Moscow. Now, the meeting ended without commitments on lifting U.S. sanctions or resuming F-35 fighter jet sales, which Turkey was barred from in 2019 after acquiring Russian air defenses. Now let's close off shining a spotlight on pop star superstar Rihanna, who has announced the birth of her third child, her daughter named Rocky Irish Mayers, with partner ASAP Rocky. Now sharing the news on Instagram with a tender snap of herself cradling her baby and a photo of tiny pink boxing gloves, the post racked up over 5 million likes within 2 hours. Now, born on the 13th of September, Rocky joins brothers Riot and RZA. The joyful reveal comes as Rihanna celebrates 20 years since her debut album, while fans balance congratulations with playful demands for new music from the billionaire fashion and beauty mogul. Well, we wish Rihanna once again all the best on her motherhood journey as she embraces mother of 3. That is where we leave your news for this morning. Let's get into the sporting highlights for the final time with Gray.
Thank you so much, my friend. Let's dive in with rugby, and there is a lot of rugby on the cards this weekend. Let's start with the United Rugby Championship, opening their account with the Sharks, turning to Jane Hendricks, not at 9, but at fly half up against Glasgow. That while 5 new signings also look to make their mark debuting. Then the Stormers, captained by Rihanna, they hosted defending champions Leinster in Cape Town. Definitely the marquee game for me. Then at the Fortress Loftus, Johan Ackerman takes charge of his first Bulls game, as prop Gerard Steenekamp also makes his long-awaited return. Then with the fire burning bright, I'm sure, after the Currie Cup, the Emirates Lions round out the weekend with a trip to Cardiff, and that is tomorrow night. Now let's get into cricket and the non-event from yesterday. South Africa's T20 International ended up being abandoned after rain had halted play, with the visitors, albeit struggling at 45 for 3. Marufa Akhtar, the destroyer-in-chief, bowling skipper Laura Wolfhard first ball, then removing Annery Dirksen soon after that before Marazan Cup also fell. So I think the Proteas will want to move on quickly, and they face Pakistan again this Sunday. That's the 28th of September. Now the big one, and it's happened. Well done, ladies. The Spa Baby Proteas made history by reaching their first ever Netball World Youth Cup semi-final. And they did it in style with a commanding 79-45 win over the Cook Islands in Gibraltar. Head coach Precious Ntembu is beaming. She held the team's belief and hard work. So South Africa now face an uphill challenge. 4-time champions Australia, and that's in today's semi-final showdown. You've got this, girls. Now, still a little of the tennis tale to be told this year, it seems, as world number 1 Carlos Alcaraz shook off an ankle scare to beat Sebastian Baez 6-4, 6-2 in his Japan Open debut. The US Open champion, returning strongly after a medical timeout, went on to seal the victory in 19 minutes. Then in Beijing, world number 2 Jannik Sinner, he powered past former US Open winner Marin Cilic 6-2, 6-2 with much greater ease as he advances as well. And that's a wrap of your sport. Good luck to all of our teams, the franchises and the fans, and especially the Boks. It's a big one tomorrow. Hope you can get there to be game side, but that's where we leave our sport for this Friday morning.
Well, let's see what your roads are doing out in Mitchell's Plain in Cape Town. There's been an accident on the N2 outbound at Spine Road, resulting in a left lane closure. Now, delays are expected along the affected route, so please do proceed with caution. And wherever you are headed this morning around the country and beyond, remember to buckle up and arrive alive. That's where we leave your roads for this Friday. Let's have a final look at your weather. In environmental news this morning, South Africans are reaping the benefits of the just energy transition, which has attracted over 350 billion rand in private renewable energy investment, and that's since 2023, supported by major international commitments. Forestry, Fisheries and Environmental Minister Dr. Deon George says the focus is on both job quality and lasting opportunities, providing accredited training in renewable energy, waste management and biodiversity conservation. Meanwhile, the South African Weather Service has warned of extremely high fire danger over the Matsikama, Cederberg and Bergrivier municipalities in the Western Cape. All roads lead to the sunrise view of this hour, and a beautiful image from our nature boy himself, Mr. Raul de Mone from Kraalbaai in Langebaan. Oh, Raul, we miss you, but you know what? It's okay. This picture definitely compensates for your presence being here, because how incredible. Not only that, he did us one better. He sent a video as well. Nature boy in his element out there with the beautiful, beautiful sun just dancing over the ocean. Now, my question is that a duck or is that Ryle swimming in the background? I can't tell. He needs to confirm that with us. But I will say, an absolutely breathtaking morning view, Raul. We wish you a beautiful weekend ahead, and 30 degrees is what you can expect today in Langebaan. So can you imagine where the weekend is headed? Raul, we miss you, man. Please go ahead and share your morning views with us, or your videos, like Nature Boy himself, on 063-036-9649. Over this weekend, snap away, share it with us. And for now, though, let's get into your temperatures for today.
That sunrise view, it's a beautiful melting pot, like a mixture of chili and
acha, pulled apart bread.
Wow, it's a lot of flavor, but it's a weekend vibe, and I'm here for that. And we want the same vibe for you. Let's see if we can raise the energy just a little bit. We want you to panda, push up, play your Powerball today, because there is a massive 90 million rand in that jackpot guaranteed this Friday. So you could win big if you play your Powerball. Plus jackpot winner as well won over 69 million on Tuesday. That's one winner, 69 million on the Powerball Plus.
Ooh.
So I think play both. That winning ticket purchased in Mpangeni in KwaZulu-Natal. I'm not going to tell you exactly where.
Don't do it.
Go everywhere in Mpangeni if you can.
Now listen, buy your tickets now in store. If you have a phone, head over to this website, nationallottery.co.za. There is the mobile app, there is cell phone banking, or simply just head to your keypad and dial these numbers, *120 *7529# for USSD.
Easy peasy. We've made it even easier by putting all those deets on the Expresso socials, so you can go and check them out. And then panda, push up, play Powerball for guaranteed 90 million rand in the jackpot today. You could be the next multi-millionaire. The winnings are getting big.
Oh, 90 million?
Big and bigger and biggest. Love it. We are here for that. I'm also here for some entertainment news.
I mean, it's a Friday, and we've got to bring in the beautiful Leah to help us get through entertainment news. Looking like a ray of sunshine, actually.
You've been all smiley and happy this morning, which is great.
I'm always smiley and
So it's
happy.
good entertainment news, we're assuming.
It's good news. It's always good news. I'm so happy to be back. Thanks for having me.
I just want judginess, okay? Judge Aracha.
No!
A little bit of spice,
A little bit of spice. But we're girls. We're girls over here.
We are
so
girls.
Always the good vibes.
Oh, man. Well, we'll get into that straight after this. And it's okay. You can compliment her and let her know how good she looks across our socials. Find us
so
at
sweet.
Expresso Show. We'll be back straight after this. Bye.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
The rumors are true. It is your feel-good breakfast show. And listen, entertainment has been full force this morning, and we shall continue down that road because I said so. The entertainment team is absolutely sizzling. And listen, we have got the scoop. So buckle up as we unpack the drama, the headlines, and the heat. Whether she is sipping espresso in Paris or styling a beachside shoot in Cape Town, Leah Deoyce brings a fresh perspective to travel and fashion, proving that style truly knows no borders and no boundaries. And this morning, she joins us on the couch once again to chat things entertainment. Leah, welcome back.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you weren't sick of me from the last time.
Sick of you?
Made a good impression, clearly.
You really did, though. People said, bring her back. And yes, we've done that. We give the people what they want. Now, the last time you were here, you, of course, spoke about your content creation journey, what sparked you to get into it. And I'm pretty sure you've inspired many other people. So if you had to look back, what would you say has been the highlight of your career thus far?
Oh, my gosh. I think, actually, without a shadow of a doubt, last year I went to Paris Fashion Week with Tresemme and Mthuthu.
Oh my goodness.
No, when I say to you, genuinely, it was like the highlight of my life. Like, as like a fashion girly and like someone in the social media space, like you always dream of these things. And it's like to be able to be presented with that opportunity with like an incredible brand, like also like, I think Mthuthu was the first fashion, like African fashion designers to be showcased there. Or it was his second presentation or something like that. Like it was a very big deal.
Yeah.
Wow, honestly, that will be forever ingrained in my memory, and I'm just so grateful for that.
I mean, look at you go.
Because
she's a travel babe.
Wow.
Look at her.
I tried.
So good. And thank you for taking us on that journey with you.
It was incredible.
You and your gorgeous hair, we were there. We were locked into our screens.
I'm glad I can provide something.
You provide a lot, Leah. Now, I got to ask you, though, when it comes to collaborations with brands and, you know, just dream collaborations as well, I think the opportunities are definitely presenting themselves to you. And right now, I do want to know about some unexpected opportunities or moments that you're embracing as we speak.
Well, I do have something exciting coming up. If you've been following me for a while, you should know I've low-key been dropping hints. So if you've been looking closely, you'll see something exciting is happening soon. I'm doing a collaboration with a brand. And it's actually a very special brand that's like quite close to my heart because it is a bit of a smaller brand. But I think when everyone sees what we're going to do, you guys are going to die.
Are we talking about a jewelry collaboration?
We're talking about a jewelry collaboration. I have been wearing some pieces. So if you've been looking closely...
Watch everybody zoom in now closer.
You might see what's going to happen.
Oh my goodness. Are we talking earrings, rings,
Girl, we're
bracelets,
talking everything. Everything.
Everything.
Just say you're only going to need this collection for summer.
Okay.
Like you'll need nothing else actually.
But this collection.
And you will serve. You're gonna,
everyone's soft serve.
Soft serve. I love the pun. No, everyone's gonna be like, where's that from? Where's that from?
Oh my goodness.
And you can just plug them one way, so.
Okay, well, we will definitely keep our eyes on your social media. But now, though, we've been keeping our eyes on somebody else's social media. It actually took me back because I have been at the forefront of petitioning for Liquid Deep to make another appearance. Please, you can't leave us there with fairy tale from years ago. Come back. And then the award-winning duo said, okay, Carissa and the rest of the country, I heard you, and I'm going to give you something special. So they've announced that their return is on the way. So let's take a look. I don't want to assume too much. You make up your own conclusion. We'll hear from Leah too, but let's see which hints they gave us.
Hey man, they say they were liquidated, bro. We got liquidated.
Sure. That's deep.
So wait, does that mean now we're rehydrated? Would you like some water?
Please.
Are you ready? Yeah. Okay.
Leah, could they be hydrating?
Can I just tell you one thing? I love South Africans so much because we are so unserious.
We're so silly.
We're like, what? Even though they knew exactly what they were doing with that. And you know what? I loved it.
I'm here for it.
I'm so here for it. They really are a soundtrack of a generation. And I think they're coming at the perfect time. Summer's on its way.
Yep.
No.
So what do you think this could be? Do you think it's a reunion? Do you think it's like a nationwide tour? Do you think it's another album?
I would hope at least we're starting off with some new music because I feel like we all just need something to like get into the December vibes.
Right.
And then maybe it'll be a tour like, oh, you know, we all just, South Africans just love to party. We
That's
love music. We love to
thing.
move. So yeah, I'm feeling super good about this. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. Also, festive is like a culture in South Africa.
100%.
As soon as December hits, we're like, what is work? What is
No
life?
one's doing anything.
No one's doing anything. And if Liquid Deep could be the soundtrack of that, I wouldn't be mad.
It's going to be iconic.
Hits like Fairy Tale, You Don't Have to Be Alone, BBM. I mean, the list goes on.
Do you know what would be iconic?
Tell me.
Tyler collab.
Oh.
I'm just manifesting, putting it out there. Imagine.
This, you know, is the manifestation station.
Manifestation.
Liquid Deep, Tyler, I know you hear us.
If you're listening, please.
If Leah says it, it has to happen. You know what I'm saying? Well, we really, really hope that at least they'll make an appearance on our couch too, to tell us more about this exciting new venture. No, they have not been liquidated. Yes, it is deep, and maybe they are making a reappearance. But a guy that has not been not working is Nasty C. My goodness, he has literally been up it this entire time. Now, he recently stunned during his performance out in London, baby, when a die-hard fan revealed a full portrait tattoo of the artist on his arm. Can you imagine? It was bold, but it was a tribute that definitely sparked mixed reactions online. But many people, of course, praise Nasty C because he's got incredible global influence. Now, this guy is a world sensation. He's gone beyond our borders, surely. Look at him doing amazing things. Are you a Nasty C fan?
I mean, I'm not, but I think I might have to be after this because no one's just getting something tattooed on their body for no reason.
Oh my goodness.
So it's like there must be something we're not clocking.
No, something you're not clocking.
Yeah,
I'm going to plug you into all the Nasty C songs
I love that.
you need to
I'm
listen
here for
to.
it.
Girl, it's a love language when you share music.
Oh, it really, really is.
And he's just released an album this year, and he's been doing the absolute most all around. And this fan knows what's up. He said, "In it, bruv. Check out my arm, them."
I think I know him.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Wait, I don't have my glasses on. But I think I know. You know what? I'm living for it. What a
I
small
am
world.
here for wait, you got to spill the tea in just
I
a
will.
little because I want to know all the details on who Leah knows and who she doesn't know. But that makes up our local news for now. We still have to, of course, get into international news in a little bit. And listen, Miss Beautiful Daisy, Miss Leah, is not going anywhere.
Yes, well, Leah contemplates her life choices and tries to remember who that person is. I hope you guys are ready for the ultimate roadie. We've been taking on a journey courtesy of Shell V-Power, and it's only getting better. You're not just topping up your tank, you are topping up your chance at adventure. And we love adventure, and especially for the 5 lucky couples who I think stand a chance to win a once-in-a-lifetime adventure, a road trip and track experience for 2. How do they do it, Carissa? How do they get in the running?
It's simple.
Okay.
It's really simple. Spend 750 Rand or more at Shell.
Done.
Tap your V Plus rewards card 3 times this month. I feel like people have already done that.
Yep.
And you could be hitting the road in ultimate style. T's and C's, of course, will apply.
So let's consider what that looks like for us, the ultimate road trip. Are you thinking...
For you and me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we've got to, man.
We have to.
I feel like we actually have to after all of the talking. If we don't do a road trip, we're going to feel like we've got an itch to scratch. Bush or sea? Coast or bush?
Easy. Coast
That was
always.
really quick for you.
I know you're more bush.
I like both, but I kind of feel like we're spoiled for sea here, and I don't get as much or any time in the bush, actually, judged by what I'd like. So, yeah, bush is calling me at the moment.
Interesting. What are you doing in the bush?
The first thing, probably lighting a fire. I like to make fires when I arrive at a place to kind of set up home base.
That's beautiful.
So we'll have a braai, just so that everyone knows the rhythm.
Okay.
And you've got to kind of come to terms with your campsite or what you're rocking.
You see, camp and me, I don't know so much. The muggies,
Camp in the bush. No, you recalibrate. I've realized after one thing, you're talking to the muggies and feeding buck, and it's crazy. No, don't be feeding wild animals.
Don't do that.
But yeah, you've got to kind of readjust, recalibrate the tempo. What's the first thing you do?
When I'm in the bush?
When you're in a destination, your holiday destination.
When I'm in a holiday destination, I'm Googling the closest restaurant and coffee shop.
Oh.
Yeah. No?
No, we
Is that
would have
bad?
eaten so much on our way out there.
No, you
that
can
we,
eat more.
And we've already got the stuff, the pies that we got at the food stall on the thing. So we've already brought our own pot course with us.
I take
it's
a
a
nap.
problem.
I lied. I nap.
Okay, if I'm not available.
Yes.
Okay, because we're busy. If you had to take someone else, who would that person be?
Okay, if it's not you and it's not Lucian.
And not someone from our
No,
work.
it's got to be my man. I mean, my man. It's going to be every time. Well, you know, we're in the fresh bit of our relationship as a married couple. Ask me again in 5 years. It might be my mom.
That. But you have lots of relationships. Like you're good in the kitchen with Sebastian. Do you think he'd be a good
Sebastian
good
would be
partner?
the best road trip partner. He will drive, and I will feed him the food that he made us.
Yeah, and I'm feeling he drives at a healthy pace as well.
Very
I like
healthy.
that for us. And we do need the music, yes, and we like to sing. My kids don't let me sing in the car, so okay, that's my only prerequisite.
I would let you sing.
I know, not well, one song, and then we might want to change that.
I already know which track it is.
We've done some road tripping. You've had some nice little adventures of late. Is there one kind of stop, unexpected maybe, that stands out for you that you just can't kind of let go of?
We don't stop. We keep going till the destination.
I once had I was driving with my mom near, is it Three Sisters, which is pretty much in the middle of nowhere. The Three Sisters being the mountains, mini mountains, hills that are called, and we had a flat tire and had to go through that in the middle of nowhere. And I just remember it being this crazy kind of test of, because I had to help change the tire, and she had taught me how to do it.
I was going to say, you know how.
Yeah, and I was really young, but we did it.
Yeah.
And it was like, I think that was the high point of the entire holiday, was getting through that gate. It was well done, Mom, for all of the road trips and everything that you did for us. And she would have such ingenious ways of taking the cost factor down, but increasing the adventure by the road trip. Like, and she would time it with Halley's Comet arriving. And go and find you just masterful at that. And all
Your mom is a great.
No,
Actually, I changed my mind. I'm going with your mom.
Yeah.
She's going to be my road trip partner.
Strict, eh?
She's strict.
She's had to deal with me.
No, then I'll be a breeze. I'll be okay.
She might even do a little young substitution replacement. Any road trip traditions that have kicked
Ooh,
in?
traditions. I don't know traditions just yet, but I think just the normal stop first at a garage, get all your snacks because we're not making them at home, fill the tank. Playlist has to be locked in, and then we're just going. I do this fun game, though, I don't know if you do too. When you're driving behind cars, you count up the number plate, and the first person to get the number, you say it out loud, and then they win. That's just me. That's just me.
Sure, we might have to think
20,
of some other games.
13.
But it's, no, I like that. I've got 2 young kids. We're all about the games.
Okay.
You know, I spy will even fly in my car. And of course, there's a lot to spy when you head out on our roads, whether it's the coast, whether it's the bush. You might need binoculars to spy in that case. But anywhere in between, Shell V-Power is giving us some amazing opportunities to turn our dreams and that dream trip into a reality and fuel our adventure. So please don't miss out. Welcome back. Thank you so much for choosing to spend the last half hour of the show with us. For one person, it's only getting better. It is time to take off. The World Sports Betting Cash Out game is back. Another lucky viewer is on board, but can they cash out in time before their winnings disappear into thin air? It is time to find out. This week, we asked you guys to answer this competition qualifying question. Would you rather play it safe or risk it all for the jackpot, and why? I love Cindy Lee Fredericks for saying this. She weighed in with the comment, I'd risk it all because no risk means no reward. I like that. Be brave, be bold. Hashtag World Sports Betting. They're all about those bold moves, and we have got her on the line right now to hopefully be very bold, ready to fly high and hopefully win big. Cindy Lee, a very good morning. How are you?
Hi, Graham. Good morning. I'm well, thanks. How are you?
Oh, I'm very good. Excuse the pun. I've got high hopes for you this morning. This is a tense game. It's going to push your nerves. It's pushing my nerves, and I'm not even playing. Here's the deal, okay? You could be flying off with anything between 1,000 and 10,000 rand. A sky-high 10 grand. But you need to shout cash out before the plane takes off and flies away with your prize money. It's going to be tense. I'm going to give you a little countdown. You'll see a 3, 2, 1. I will say it out loud, and then our plane will start moving down the runway, and it's over to you. You have to shout very clearly the words cash out when you feel the vibe, hopefully before our plane flies away. Are you ready, Cindy Lee?
I'm ready. Thank you, Graham.
Okay, you sound ready. I like this for both of us. All right, we are going to kickstart your takeoff in 3, 2, 1.
Go.
It's over to you, girl. All right, and we are flying, we are flying. We haven't taken off just yet. Wow, nerves of steel. Come on. Oh, Cindy Lee, you've just given me a brain aneurysm. I think my heart has exploded in my chest. Oh, you just missed out on 7,100 rand. Oh, my word. Don't worry. You do get 1,000 rand sent straight to you just for being brave enough to play and put that out there. I'm so sorry, man. I know it's not quite the full winnings, but 1,000 rand is headed to you. What are you going to spend that 1,000 rand on? Some kind of commiseration, I'm sure.
Spoil myself.
You've earned that right at the very least. Oh, I'm so sorry we couldn't give you your big winnings, but your gorgeous photo at least has a little bit of airtime, and thank you for being brave and putting yourself out there. Sure. I don't know if I can take another week.
Thank you so much, Graham.
Oh, man, I love you for being so sweet and magnanimous as well. Have an amazing weekend. You now know the drill, guys. It takes a lot to hold your nerve, even more to cash out in time. If you would like to try your hand at winning between 1 and 10,000 rand in the World Sports Betting Cash Out game, next Friday is your chance. You've got to make sure that you tune in to Expresso this coming Monday, where we will reveal the week's competition question. Oh, all the best of luck. Phew, my heart.
Oh man, the anxiety was so high. So let's provide you with a little bit of relief. More entertainment news coming your way. Of course, Leah's still on our couch, looking gorgy as ever. We touched on the local scene. Let's get into some international news. Okay, I just want to say it once. Another congratulations to Rihanna and her baby. Okay, I have to get it out the way.
We have to. It's Riri. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Like, talk about an icon.
No, mom of 3 now added to the CV is crazy. But of course, we'll move on from that. We touched on it on the news. We know we love her. Let's move on to other incredible women in the scene. Rap queen, Nicki Minaj. All the Barbies stand up right now.
Love the Barbs.
Love the Barbs. Now, she has sent fans into an absolute frenzy because she broke off her month-long social media silence with a cryptic post on X. Now, there she posted, it shared with her 27.9 million followers, and widely believed to be kind of like a hint at the fact that she might be releasing an album. She threw out a date and she put a CD emoji next to it. And we're all going, what could it be? An EP, an album, a collab?
You know, even if it's something.
Something,
We're all
anything.
desperate at this point. I did see on her story this morning, she put the countdown on again, so she's definitely cooking.
Okay.
She's cooking. And I think she knows we're camping, we're waiting.
We're waiting.
We're waiting.
And it's crazy because Cardi B just released on the 19th of September. So I'm going, but if Nikki's only releasing then, why would she put out a post now?
Do you know what? I'm here for the healthy competition. I feel like if it means we get more music, you guys do what you gotta do.
I'm okay with this.
You do what you gotta do. It's
She
fine.
actually commented on Nicki Minaj's post on X, and she basically put it out there saying, ladies and gentlemen, this is why the album is called Am I the Drama? Good night, everybody. Yeah, maybe she is the drama.
Maybe she is the drama, but it's Cardi.
It's Cardi
She
B.
can be the drama.
She's allowed to be the drama.
We live for the drama. We're loving the drama.
Yeah.
We just watch the drama. They can, you know.
Let the girlies fight.
Let the girlies fight.
I am here for it. Also, I love some rap beef. I think that it's good to bring it back.
Yeah.
In the age where Kanye's not here and Jay-Z's not here and Kendrick's taking a break and Jake... Bring the girlies out and let them bots. It's okay.
Exactly. The music will be good, and that is a fact we will know.
Yeah. And Cardi's album is banging, going triple platinum in my car right now. She had so many incredible collabs, including Tyler. Also, Kehlani's on there. Summer Walker. It's
so good.
just everything.
So good.
All right, let's close up with this story all around Khaled. Is it Khalid or Khaled?
I think it's Khaled.
Khaled?
I don't know. I'm not
Khalid?
sure. I do know I saw him perform not last year, 2 years ago at Hey Neighbor.
Oh, how
and
was
he was
that?
so good. So good. Just one of those artists that like you don't actually realize you know every single song. Every song. Maybe like I don't consciously listen to the music. It's like, wow, I know every song. So you know you dropping hit after hit after hit if everyone is just, you know, also such a great performer, such great stage presence, energy.
And I'm glad that you said that because he also is saying that an album is coming out soon. He just released a new single called Out of Body. So if you throw your mind back last year, he was actually outed as a queer individual. And now he said, this is my first single as essentially a black gay artist. And you can see kind of by the provocative visuals that the man's is ready to just step out and say, this is me. I am here, I am queer, and I'm not going anywhere. And I think that's really beautiful for him to have reclaimed the narrative,
100%.
right?
Personally, I'm living for it. I love it. I love the spicy vibes. So you know what? Go Khaled.
Go Khaled. Khalid by any name. His artistic freedom is
We love you.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it is so beautiful, especially after seeing artists like Frank Ocean. I know it hasn't officially been confirmed, but you know, as well as, what's his name, Lil Nas X?
Yes.
Just saying that.
Sam Smith also.
Sam Smith.
Love
we can
it.
be out here as pop stars, but also without leaning into stereotypes and just
100%.
owning our space.
Creating great art. That's what we're here for.
Exactly, regardless of sexuality. So shout out to him. We're definitely looking forward to that single and what's to come from it as well. Miss Leah.
Oh, it was so much fun being
I
here.
appreciate you. You're going to come back?
Girl, I'm here. I'm moving in.
She set up camp behind the couch, y'all. Don't zoom in too closely. We'll talk about fashion soon, I hope, because she always comes through looking fantastic. But that is it from our entertainment desk for today. But the conversations, of course, continue online. So drop a comment, share some shade. We're totally here for it. Find us at Expresso Show. Leah, where do we find you online?
At Leah Deoyce on Instagram and TikTok.
Oh, beautiful.
Can't miss me.
And don't miss her, because she is binge-worthy content that you want to get into. Thank you, Leah.
Bye. Thank you so much.
We see the person behind the banking profile. We see your story. Expresso was proudly brought to you by ABSA. Your story matters.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Time to have a little bit of fun, revealing fun with our beautiful artist today. And I mean that word in every sense. Oh man, Mthuthu has been amazing. Even the sound checks have taken my breath away. But the performances, so cool. Buddy, I love you for what you represent within the industry, because I would imagine a lot of that is intentional, okay? I don't want any intentional answers right now. I want the unadulterated truth. Now, we're going to have some fun. I'm going to fire some quick fire questions at you. Don't think too long, just answer. All right. But I have a feeling you only have one gear anyway, so I don't think I'd get anything unauthentic. Okay, this is an interesting one. Pass down songs or remix them?
Pass down.
Yeah, you see, that's kind of your lane at the moment. I think I can see you looking up the chain of command as you said that as well. I love that. Ooh, first traditional instrument you ever touched?
Umakhoyan.
And what mark did that make?
And it's the story behind it. It was back in the days, it was mostly played by women. It was another way of self-rehabilitation, and you know, they used to play it in terms of relaying messages. So I found that very interesting because it has a very beautiful story behind it.
Yeah, and also with your modality and storytelling, I would imagine that would be a tool you would love. Ooh, I like this one. One proverb or saying from your culture that you love, that you lean on.
I would say umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu.
Okay.
You are who you are because of people. You exist in an ecosystem. You are a contributor, and you live with people.
Put that on my T-shirt for the rest of today, I think, and I absolutely love that. And I think South Africa's starting to understand that about ourselves. Solo cultural expression or community? Because you kind of represent both in this.
I would say community, because I believe what I do, it is not only about self, but it's also having to extend myself into the community and help people evoke whatever they have within themselves.
So sometimes you've got to be a disruptor to do that, and this one's going to be a difficult one to answer. Preserve tradition or evolve it?
I'll say revolve it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say revolve it.
Because you are doing that.
Yeah.
And honouring tradition through that process, not taking it further away, but if anything, going closer to the core. I think you're thinking a little too much about these answers. Music for your people or music for the world?
Yo, that's a very difficult one.
It is, bro. I'm even applying it to myself. I'm thinking, what does the world need right now? But it needs individuals expressing themselves as well.
I would say music for the people, because extendedly, the world is made out of people.
Yeah, I am because they are. I get that. Sure, man. I think I put you through the most. This one might take the edge off a little bit because it's about someone else. Modern artist who blends heritage and sound well. And I know you're trying to achieve this kind of balance. Which artist do you look to as that true north?
That blends, sorry, can you repeat the question?
That blends the heritage and sound so well. Because I think if you're going to honour heritage in this way, you've got to nail it. Who does that for you?
I'll have to give it to the late Tate Oliver Mthuthu.
Oh, wow.
Yo, he was amazing.
He's a foundation layer, I
He
think.
was amazing.
What message do you have for your fans and your supporters, that core group that are always there for you? Because I know that in your industry, that is where it comes to bear. Creation is one side of the equation. Your fans and the people receiving this are another. What message do you have for them?
I'll say, I'll go back to the Zulu proverb that I said earlier, that I cannot be without. So thank you very much for all the support that they've been, blessing me throughout the years. And, I get very excited in meeting them in different shows and events and on social media and so forth. So they've been very beautiful and wonderful. And they make me want to do this even at a greater height. So thank you so much.
Thank you, man. I wish you could be as close as I am to him right now to see the look in his eyes when he talks about you and the exchange that's happening in this space. You're incredible, dude. You really are. What you represent within this musical ecosystem, it's not lost on us. Why? Because we've seen him perform, and you're going to have an opportunity to experience that in just a moment. But I can smell more smells coming from our inside braai this morning. Yes, it is a Friday.
More smells of goodness coming your way, coming right up. It's a feel-good Friday, and the braai vibes, anyway it works, are definitely calling. Today we're firing up the coals with none other than Chef Clem Pedro. So please expect the following: juicy cuts, irresistible sides, and next-level techniques. He's going to show us how to build the ultimate braai platter, packed with flavor, packed with flair, and definitely something I'm hoping I can replicate this weekend.
Absolutely. There's almost no effort involved with this. It's literally shop smart, braai hard, and then party on.
Party harder.
There we go.
Yeah.
But honestly, all the work has been done for you already. So I'm going to talk you through some of my new favorites that are on shelf at Woodie's right now. Let's actually do it straight away.
While we're here.
The Vors, okay? So we got these amazing pork society sausages.
Nice. They look delicious.
It is so good. And then we've got the chicken. We've got chicken boerewors.
Chicken sausage.
Okay? So think
Boerewors.
about the traditional flavors that we usually have with like the beef boerewors with chicken.
Oh.
What? It's really yummy.
And it looks like boerewors.
It is. It's authentic. It's the vibe. Okay. Then moving over to our chicken.
Yes, please.
Now, I know you got a little rundown earlier. You got excited.
I
got
love
excited.
Chicken. I do.
Halloumi stuffed chicken espetadas.
Yum.
What? That is going to be so sensational. Got the Mediterranean espetadas, and we got the Asian zing espetadas. So Woolies
Chicken
knows.
thighs too.
And these are all, the thighs have been brined. They are juicy. They're delicious.
Wow.
It is just so good because Woolies knows the espetadas, the sweet chili one, does so well. So they came up with a couple of other variations.
I always buy it at the deli section.
Yes, already cooked.
Yes, already
and then you
cooked.
sit in your car, no one's looking, and then you get the wet wipes. Like honestly, my other hack. We talking about the hacks. You get the little chicken pieces from the chicken strips from the deli counter. Then you go to the condiment section and you get the honey mustard dressing in the sachet.
Stop it, you've changed my life.
Get the sachet, then you get your chicken strips in the bag.
Yes.
Get into your car, pour that honey mustard into the bag, shake the bag.
This is what happens when foodies gather. We are in Hunder heaven.
It is so good. And the gym bros out there, protein. It's all the protein, and you're just having an amazing snack. Let's cook.
Okay, let's cook.
So we've got the beautiful sides that I spoke about already. We're actually going to taste some of them. But first, we talk about some of the other new stuff we're going to pop onto the braai.
All right.
Chili, ostrich and lamb sausage.
What?
Now, here's the thing about ostrich and lamb. It's a combination. You go like, why would you pair those together?
Why not?
My goodness. The combination together is so... Like, it tastes amazing. It's got that, I'm not saying gamey, but it's got the meaty flavor.
I love a bird and a cute mammal. Why not? Add them together. Delicious.
It's moments like that I go, okay. Okay. A little bird and a mammal moment. But here's the talk about the thing. When it comes to braaiing sausage, I feel like we as South Africans need to talk about it.
Guide me.
If I see one more person poking the sausage with a fork, I'm going to SAPS. I'm going to, who else can I go to? The BCC.
I don't know, I'm guilty.
No, don't poke. The thing about sausage is the amount of fat that's inside and all the seasoning that's in there.
Okay.
If you're poking it with a fork, you're letting all of that run out. Then you got a dry wors.
No one likes a dry wors. Except
sad.
if it's a droe wors.
Whoa, the different story. different marketing. Like, okay, sorted. We know now. No forks.
Okay.
Other thing, take your sausage out the fridge like you would a steak.
You taught me this.
Before the time.
Leave it there, outside.
Leave it. Nothing's going to happen to it. It's in its protective casing. Leave it there for up to like 3 hours. Sometimes I do it for 4 hours. And the reason I do that, I want the skin on the outside to be matte. It must be dry. If you're going to put the wet sausage on, the first thing that's going to happen is the moisture on the outside of the sausage is going to steam.
Yes.
And steaming means you're not going to get that snap, that crunch that we want. So, dry
Love a snappy sausage.
Absolutely. Dry your sausage.
Oh, these are links as well.
Of course. There we go.
Everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one. Or one person get one because it's technically one sausage all connected.
It is.
So there we go. Dry sausage, let's just do its thing.
All right.
Then we've got the prego partial on, which is like the leg and the thigh.
Ooh, so you can still nibble away.
You can. And the seasoning on here is so potent.
Can I smell?
Oh, you absolutely can smell. Let's want to get it dirty. Okay. Now notice the amount of oil and all the beautiful flavor. The oil is where all that flavor is. So what I do is I get this on, and then you just continuously baste. That's all you do. And if you want
What would you recommend for basting?
the actual sauce that's in
No,
here.
a tool.
Hey, what?
What do you use to baste?
So what do you mean, the sauce or the utensil?
Utensil.
Ah, where is it? Gone now, but I've got a silicone basting brush.
Okay.
I like using silicone specifically when I'm busy with the braai. I find that the ones that have the natural hairs can sometimes burn.
Okay.
The other part is sometimes those hairs can actually come off onto the food. And you're like,
you say, whose hair is this?
whose is it? It's a goat. I'm joking. I don't know. So I like using the silicone one for that reason, that nothing's going to break off or end up on the food. So another thing, very important, when you're cooking chicken, we should have actually put the chicken here and the sausage here.
The coals, talk to me about the coals.
Right. For chicken, you always want to go with a medium-low heat coal. Chicken's quite dense, so you've got to do quite a bit of cooking to cook it through. So sausage as well, also a medium-low heat.
Okay.
So this would be perfect for your chops and steaks. So let's actually just move this guy over.
All right.
Spend some time with your friend over here.
Yes.
This is perfect for your steak and chops right now. It's hot. It's screaming hot.
Or your s'mores.
Let's talk about the rule, how to test. So 30 centimeters is like kind of like here.
Okay.
If you can hold your hand there for like 3 seconds, and then it gets uncomfortable, like 1, 2, 3, like, okay, that's hot. That's steak temperature. If you can keep it there for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's good for chicken and sausage.
So 3 seconds, 6 seconds.
There we go. That's all you need to know. Also, don't tell yourself, oh, I have enough time to get the coals going when the guests come. Nah. Set up your coals and put your fire lighter in already. Just have that done. Some from the morning already. So if you do run out of time, all you have to do is go in there with our beautiful electric lighter, light the thing.
And you're done.
Versus open a bag now and wash hands, whatever. Preparation is the key to a successful braai day. All the prep is done. So I mean, and Woolies does have everything you need, from the food to the coals to the everdeers to everything you need.
And the sides.
The sides are equal. More important.
Please, let's talk about it.
Let's walk. Okay.
A braai is only as good as its sides.
It is. I don't know how much time we have left.
Okay.
No one's
all
talking.
The time.
So I mean, I go until the lights go off. Okay. So sides are equally as important as the meat, and sometimes sides can be your heroes that save you in a braai when you're still busy waiting for the meat to cook. So I love a pasta salad at a braai because it's a meal on its own.
It's true. This one in particular is one of my favorites.
Right. The basil pesto, because it's got the chunks of mozzarella, whole tomatoes.
And those tomatoes are juicy.
It's so juicy. Oh, okay. The chutney, the onion marmalade chutney, she's thick. Ooh. She's thick, but that's what I love the most about it, so get that out there. And then we've got the peri-peri sauce. Yum. So yeah, side game strong. Potato salad, we know it's a winner.
Yeah.
Pasta salad, definitely. We've got some smoky beans.
How about a garlic bread?
How about we never ever have a braai without garlic bread?
I agree.
Garlic bread is essential.
For?
I think because we've spoken about the society one, let's just try. So you grab a vorsie.
Okay, I'll grab a piece of a vorsie.
What I've got for you is the smoky cassie sauce.
Look at the cross-section on that.
Right? Okay.
What?
South African, in case you thought we were joking, there's peppers in here, there's chilies in here. It's flavor to the max.
Incredible.
Also, the texture of the meat itself, it's not super fine. It's got some
it bites back.
Some body. There we go. So onion marmalade, peri-peri, smoky cassie.
I'm going middle.
Go middle.
Okay.
And you can also break it off in, we're not double dipping.
It's ours, we can double dip.
It's ours. The flavor of the society sausage, guys.
Everything today has been 10 out of 10.
Right? We've made it difficult for you, South Africa, because you got a lot to go out there and shop. Call your mom, ask her for a card, go out there, buy everything.
Everything.
Everything. It's been a winning Friday.
We also forgot the bean salad.
We got beans, greens, tomatoes, potatoes, I don't know what else. You name it.
You name it. Woolies has got it. So please make sure that you get all of your braai essentials. Shop them in-store, online, on the app. And you don't want to hold back. Get all the chicken. We also want you in Hunger Heaven. Please join us here.
Get the voice, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Spicy.
No wood, still a braai. But no rugby.
Still a braai. But what if there's no meat?
Still a braai. What if it's outside South Africa?
It's not a braai if there's no Woolies.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Back one last time with some important news. Panda Pusher, play your Powerball. Doesn't that sound nice? For a massive 90 million rand guaranteed in the jackpot this Friday. That sounds even better. You could be winning big. Just like the Powerball Plus jackpot winner who won over 69 million rand in one winning. That was last Tuesday. Wow.
Can I tell you where they're from? No, I'm not going to give their address. Empangeni, KwaZulu-Natal, though. I told you something's happening in KZN right now.
Signs. Look for signs.
The signs. But you can buy your tickets now in store. Head to the National Lottery website, nationallottery.coza, the mobile app, cell phone banking, or just go ahead and dial *120 *7529# for USSD.
And we've kept all the details up on our Expresso socials as we do, so you can Panda Pusher play at your leisure. The Powerball for the guaranteed 90 million rand jackpot today. You could be our next multi-millionaire. Good luck.
Carissa, multi-millionaire.
It works.
It works.
It works.
I'm here for it. Okay. It's not about me. It isn't about you either. Right now, it is about our incredible performer to send us off into this Friday. Mthuthu, take it away.
Thank you. The next song is Umakwaza. It features Ubaba Matelagnene, produced by Pianola Mthuthu. Thank you so much.
Another feel-good production.